Long ago, in the ancient lands of Egypt, the great pharaoh, Akhenaten, ruled with wisdom and justice. But when war engulfed the land, he feared the end of his kingdom had come. Then did his brother, High Priest Akhenaten, reveal to him the secrets of the Millennium Spellbook and the powers of shadow alchemy. With the pharaoh's blessing, Akhenaten and his followers created 7 artifacts of terrible power, the Millennium Items. Calling upon this magic, they summoned forth monsters, repelling the enemies of Egypt. Mightiest of all was the monster spirit of Shimon Moran, wisest of all of Egypt's priests. As the invading armies drew close to the wall, the power of the Millennium Key released a beast of unspeakable destruction. The unstoppable Exodia. In a single night, Exodia destroyed thousands of enemy soldiers. Now, Priest Shimon has fled into the deep deserts, fearful of the monster he's unleashed, and unable to control its awful power. Pharaoh Akhenaten fears for the life of his friend and advisor. He commands High Priest Akhenaten to summon forth Egypt's mightiest heroes, still weary from the great battle, and send them forth. Their quest is perilous, their challenge terrible, the binding of Exodia. Hi everyone, I'm tormented by gnomes. I'll be your game master today for this Yu-Gi-Oh themed 5th edition one-shot as part of Saiiren's anime D&D fundraiser for the American Heart Association. Saiiren is our host. I'm super grateful to be involved in this. Why don't you go ahead and take it from here?
Hi guys, okay, before I introduce the cast, let me remind everyone that this event is to raise money for the American Heart Association. The funds go to research, care, and education for heart health. So please click the link pinned in the chat if you would like to donate to a good cause. You can also donate to give the DM and the cast advantage or disadvantage roles. Also, there are 2 limited $500 name an NPC if you would like to name an NPC in a run. Now, let me introduce the cast for this Yu-Gi-Oh! One-shot. We have Blau, Blur Flavors, Cabal, Lazy Shen, and myself. Blau is a roleplay streamer, and you may recognize him as the voice of Mickey from NoPixel. He also streams variety and react content regularly. Blur Flavors is a returning cast member from our Death Note one-shot. He is a former Apex Legends pro, but is now a VTuber that primarily streams shooters, but also plays a good amount of variety. Cabal is a caffeinated cult leader and hooded horror host VTuber that primarily streams variety and Minecraft. Lazy Shen is also a returning cast member from our Gundam one-shot. He is a dragon VTuber that plays 11 gacha games simultaneously to save time. And the last member of the cast is myself. Hi! I like hosting cool events. Please make sure to check out everyone. If you do !Yu-Gi-Oh, you'll see everyone's links. And with that, I'd like to give it back to Gnomes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yay! Clappy! Clappy! Donate, chat! Donate! Charity!
So the first thing I want to say, chat, is that I can absolutely be bribed.
Yes.
There are no moral or ethical considerations. You throw the donations down, and I will. We might be able to work something out. All right. I'm used to chaos. It's for a good cause.
Oh God.
Oh, you've enabled the cult of the violet sign so much, Gnomes.
Yeah, I just got to keep an eye out on the donations. I will. I can't make any promises, but I will hear any ideas. For starters, I already read out the adventure intro. You are all heroes in ancient Egypt during this time of sorcerers and spells, which is actually the ancient backstory of the Yu-Gi-Oh anime.
Yeah.
Each of you is a mighty hero. Each of you might have your own combat or magical abilities, and each of you can summon forth a Ka, a spirit monster that represents you, to fight in battle, to defend Egypt, to overthrow your enemies. You just participated in a massive war. As the enemies of Egypt, who the lore and the wiki never actually identify, so I have no idea like what, socio-political force they actually represent. But that doesn't matter, you kicked their asses. Using the power of the Millennium items, the Pharaoh and his priests summoned all sorts of monsters. You were out there in the mix of it. You defended the city. It was an incredible display of arcane might. You thought you were going to get a chance to rest when High Priest Akhenaten summoned all of you right back to the palace and gave you the bad news. Shimon Moran, the wisest of the Pharaoh's priests, is terrified of the power of his Ka, Exodia, and has fled into the desert. The Pharaoh is concerned for his life and wants you to go out there, find him, restrain Exodia if you have to, and save his life.
Dude, this is crazy.
I know. I'm so
No
excited.
pressure.
No pressure. All the pressure.
You're stressing. You're stressing.
What I would like to do for starters, as you stand in the Pharaoh's palace here at night, I would like you one at a time to go ahead and describe what your character looks like. What might we see as the camera sort of pans over? How would you have been animated for this series? First come, first serve.
Ooh.
Not everyone at once now.
Mm.
Don't all jump up at once.
Oh, okay.
It said how my character would look like. He pans over and you see me in a cloak. Give you my best Cabal, cosplay right there. Me in a cloak because I tend to stay in the shadows.
Okay.
My brain.
Sick.
It's being infringed.
Blair, I'm giving you
Alright.
advantage for going first. You may burn it as you will.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Cool.
Ooh, that's true. That's
Sick.
true.
Carry on.
Advantage roll.
What do the rest of you look like?
Okay. The camera pans to my character. They are a large, very tall, muscular, deeply tanned from like working in the sun, bald, man wearing, Egyptian armor, and to his side a huge, like great sword sized Kopesh.
Ooh. Okay. Are we introducing the next character too now?
Anyone?
Okay. The camera will pan to the camera will pan to my character, and she is a woman of short stature. She is the spitting image of the maiden with eyes of blue. She has very long, way down past her hips, white hair, and she's kind of got like this sort of sleepy look with piercing blue eyes, and she's wearing this sort of like really long sleeve, long dress, kind of made from the same kind of cloth that you see, just linen, I guess, like a linen dress, and she's very shy, maybe a little bit quiet for now, since we're not in the palace in the night, right? So
Daughters.
nodders. Very nice.
Cabal or
Daughters.
Blau?
I'll go. So the character, what is it? The camera pans to my character, and standing there, draped in dark purples and blacks, is a gaunt figure, nonetheless imposing. He is wrapped in what was once fine bandages, now in tatters after the war. Where a normal human face should sit is a sun-bleached skull as this mummy attends the court of the pharaoh ready to serve.
And last but
Ooh.
not least, Blau. Go as much detail or as little as you'd like.
Yeah, so the camera then pans to my character. He's looks like a member of the court, skinny, tanned guy, because he's out at the Nile every day talking to the ladies out at the Nile, Nile River things. He's
Okay.
He's a river guy. You know. You know the type, classic, out on the Nile kind of vibes.
The now comes in, the now comes out.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
He's wearing the nicest, gaudiest silks and jewelry. He can be seen winking at the ladies of the court as he's gathered here, and yeah.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
Ancient Egyptian
What a
fuckboy.
chat.
Noted.
What a
That's crazy.
Stacking my body counts like they're stacking bricks from the pyramids.
Stack the bricks. That's crazy.
Hey, but,
Different kind of brick dubs. Crazy.
hey,
That's
but
In
no,
the name of Raw.
hey, no plagues with me though. No plagues with me. I'm just saying. I keep it clean, all right?
Plagues with me is insane.
So bricked up,
Alright,
you can
well-
build another pyramid.
That's
Oh
insane.
God. Now what got me was the ancient Egyptian fuckboy. That's crazy.
You guys are all fucking drift out your character, and I'm like, I'm just in a cloak.
Yep.
You got to have an ominous cloak wearer in every party. If you don't, it's against
Yeah.
code.
Exactly.
You're right.
Yeah, you know.
Akhenaten warns you that you must hurry. Shimon Moran has fled into ruins ancient even before our times, and the Ka, the spirit monster, draws its strength from the summoner's Ba, their inner spirit. And Shimon would sooner die than let his Exodia wreak havoc on his homeland. Nothing stops you from departing on this urgent quest. Is there anything you'd like to do before you leave the palace?
Mm.
Can I get some water?
What about
A quarter 10 runs up. They've got like a little jug of water for you. A very nice jug, an elegant jug.
do we have the
Some-
funds and the means to support our journey? If not, do we start bribing the pharaoh? or ask
So-
the pharaoh for begging the pharaoh with money?
Spare coin, Pharaoh.
So-
That's my coin pass back in my tomb. Can you
You
find
are
me a
all
50?
some of the Pharaoh's greatest champions. Like houses and titles and all that stuff
Yeah.
is already on the line for you because you just participated in this huge battle. The good news is Shimon Moran's, he's kind of an old guy and he's not very tall, so he can't have made it that far.
Before we embark, and you'll have to correct me for how I request this, but Blau Kufu would like to say goodbye to Dahlia and Anuket and some of the
My
ladies of the
character-
court.
Rolls my eyes as if this happens.
Looks at you. Really, bro?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be gone in the desert for a while. Like, I feel like they could. They
We'll
could.
see them again if we are victorious.
Oh my god.
The High Priest's left eye has been replaced with the Millennium Eye, one of the 7 artifacts of power. It grants the wielder access into the minds of all those that they see. And upon hearing Blau Kufu's request, Akhenaten quickly turns away so he doesn't have to read his mind anymore.
Oh my god. I mean,
Be
we
swift.
all know.
His life is on the line.
Oh my god.
Say your farewells if you must, but do not tarry.
Okay, I'll see them later. That's okay.
Yeah.
I'd like
you,
to go.
you see the hulking figure of Sevek just like start walking away, like
Mhm.
without even talking to the rest of the group. He just already on his way, going.
I would like to.
Wait, how do you move it? Oh,
How do you? Ah!
You can pick yourself up and drag yourself wherever you want to go, but the arrow keys also work, and at the moment
Okay.
are kind of funnier, honestly.
Oh.
As the rest of the group leaves,
Hey, Dolly, I'll
Armin
see
the
you later.
Immortal will shuffle his withered form out of the
Oh my
Pharaoh's
God!
court after them.
Help! Help!
You're being
away.
chased.
You're gonna have to get used to it.
Help!
I'm a persistent hunter.
Akhenaten rests his
rests.
hands in his head as they depart.
Did anyone see that?
great hope. And so out into the depths of the desert, surrounding the palace, the battlefield still smolders, where the terrible power of these creatures and spells have been unleashed. The bodies of Egypt's enemies lie half melted into sand that has become glass. Spears and broken weapons, shattered chariots. Still, priests and others move throughout, tending to the wounded and the dead. It is some time going down the main roads before you're able to get away from the battlefield, heading off into the depths of the desert where nobody dwells, the ancient ruins that are only rarely ever explored by anyone. The journey takes you an hour or two. Again, Shimon cannot have made it that far. He's basically Grandpa from the Yu-Gi-Oh cartoon. Like, that's literally his reincarnation.
Yeah.
That's
They
literally
look
what it
exactly the same. Except Shimon is like more tan.
As you draw closer, the wind itself moans in mourning for the countless dead, weaving about the stone pillars and marble bones of the ancient ruins. The sand gives way to rock, outcroppings, rocky hills, badlands.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
And as you move down the broken road once laid down by hands forgotten by time, across the way there's a short valley filled with pillars of stone. And on one such stone, with his back to you, hands folded behind his back, gazing up at the stars, is the old priest, the guy you came looking for.
Oh,
Oh, well,
how convenient.
Oh, is that him?
Good game, everybody. We did it. Saiiren,
Wait, sorry,
it's been a
you said it was a
pleasure.
30-minute time block, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Right, yeah,
That's
absolutely.
pretty solid. Thanks for supporting
All right,
charity,
guys.
everybody. Have a good night.
Thank you for hosting. Thank you.
Yep, we found him.
Thank you. Nice.
Roll the credits now, okay?
Roll credits. Roll credits.
Question OOC. I don't know where I am on my map. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what I
Did you
clicked.
zoom out? Did you?
Yeah, I think so.
Meow.
Oh, wait. Now I see myself again. Okay, we're on the road.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
I just
now.
moved you. I
Yeah.
just moved the whole map. You can right click
okay,
on the
okay.
map to
Yeah.
pan around and use the scroll wheel to zoom
I
in or
see.
out.
Yeah, like right
Oh,
click
okay, okay.
drag. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
using the wrong muscle. Map
The
muscle.
left.
The wrong muscle.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, we're
Use
not
your
in,
hand and
we're
your
not
fingers.
In GTARP.
Pro tip.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry. Left click, right click. We're good.
All right. What would
Nice
you
and
like to
chill.
do?
Shouldn't we just go up to him?
He's standing
Must
on
be
this rock
careful.
pillar, and there's a good 20 feet down from the darker stones here to the floor below. There's no obvious path. You'd have to leap between them. Some of you are very good at doing that.
Oh.
Some of you less so.
Mhm.
And
So
that would
it's
be.
this is going downward?
acrobatics?
So
Athletic?
what you see, like the sandy whitish area, that's 20 feet
Mhm.
below. The darker stones
Oh.
are 20 feet above that.
Oh, it's
They're kind of
stepping
freestanding
stones.
pillars.
It's
Mhm.
like, yeah, like stacks.
Now, because we're in exploration mode, we're not in combat, we're not in initiative. There's no specific turn order. We're just gonna take turns like we learned in kindergarten. And there's no hard limit on movement unless I say stop, which I usually say if like you step on a pit mine or something. You know what I mean?
An
As long as your
ancient
character-
Egypt-
Ancient Egyptian landmines.
Oh my
No
God.
way.
Right.
Oh god. Okay.
What?
Well, my character probably wouldn't go first because I think she'd be the type to wait behind everybody and kind of see what they do. I feel like.
Well,
I think.
Going- Go ahead.
I think I could go first because I'm a ninja, so I have quick feet.
Mm.
Yes.
Sebek will turn to the party and say, "Are we all capable of crossing?"
I think I might need some help.
Armin is kind of like, he hunched over. He's a mummy. Like, he's been dragged out of his tomb for this and to defend Egypt. And he's tired. He's like, My old bones are more capable than they look.
Oh my
Bla-
god.
Blaukufu offers to Armand the Immortal that he can hop on his back because he's carried many a lady and maiden to the riverboats on the Nile, hopping between lily pads to do so.
Oh my god.
He holds up a hand when he's like, I know I'm a looker, but it's all right.
So you just got
was-
rejected.
I was
can't believe
I was rejected by the mummified guy.
Damn, wow, your first rejection looks at you. Dang, wow, not even you. Not even you could sway this mummy.
Like somehow, like maybe it's the light of the moon in the night, but the bandage covered skull of Armin looks like it is grinning what should be ear to ear and incredibly smug.
Okay.
Mummy? Sorry. Mummy? Sorry.
Sorry.
My character puts her hand in front of her mouth and starts chuckling at the sight of both the mummified man and the ancient Egyptian fuckboy getting rejected.
Like on
looks at the other
that
two.
note, Armin will kind of like he surprisingly for being a mummy, he has some pep in his step and he hops up towards the edge.
Oh my Jesus Christ! It looks so funny. I just want you to know it looks like this. It's so funny.
Wait for me, mummy.
Now, your character doesn't have any
Oh.
specific movement abilities, Ahriman. I think you can clear those jumps as long as you take your time to do so without
Yeah.
making an ability check, but you don't have any special movement.
I was gonna say, Armin is going to attempt to use athletics. You know,
Go ahead,
like, he's
Okay.
he's a warrior of many ages at this point.
Mhm.
So he's used to transversing not the best terrain, like on the battlefield and even like in urban combat and things like that. So he'll
You're
try
going to roll
it,
this with advantage, by the way, thanks to chat's
Yeah.
generosity.
Let's go.
The Zane Koji with the $50 advantage roll.
Let's go.
All right, so that
is
skill
a,
modifier shouldn't be on there. I'll go ahead and take that off. But if
Okay.
all of you look at the top of your character sheets, which I think I can actually
Okay.
display here for chat, top middle,
Ooh.
there's a row of purple buttons, and they say advantage, normal, and disadvantage. So if you click
Oh,
advantage
right.
before you roll, it'll roll 2 and take the better of the 2.
God, do you want me to roll that again? Or
Just roll once without advantage, because like we take the better of the 2. It doesn't
Okay.
matter. A 17 is enough, but if you get higher, it looks cooler.
oh wow,
A
well, look
19,
at
yeah,
that.
it looks
I
pretty
mean,
cool.
Wow. Okay.
Like Armin, he got a straight like he goes from like the kind of like hunched over old man look to like he stands up and he's deceptively massive. Like when he is not hunched over, it is very obvious he's wearing an older style of armor. Instead of like a royal gold, it's trimmed in like a more cold silver, and he hops between these various platforms with a limberness that belies his withered bandage wrap form.
Oh my god.
Okay.
He's Master
is
Roshi.
insane.
Go!
Impressive.
The oldest one is the most able one.
Go ahead and drag yourself
Wait.
over there.
Can I just?
I was gonna say, like,
teleport?
where would I be at? Would I be?
We're in exploration
these
mode.
ones-
That was enough for you to make your way all the way over there if you want.
Okay.
It's like
Whoa.
all this kind of happens simultaneously. This isn't like you make one huge leap. It's more like that check represents you sort of hopping your way
Hop
across the entire thing. If you have wall bouncing as a movement style, you can just like and be over there.
Oh my god. I got wall bounce.
Oh,
and stuff?
I got
walk
wa- I got wall
plebeian.
bounce.
I-
Yeah, this is anime 5e. Some of you can bounce off walls. Some of you have like 10 times jump distance.
That's crazy.
I
Wait,
Yeah,
will.
we're
I-
level 11.
Yeah. It basically like heroic mythical champions at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're right. I have jumping. I have wall bouncing. I can teleport.
Yeah, I think it's
Guys.
10 feet at a
What's
time.
that?
But yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I'm afraid you don't have that because
Yeah,
your
I'm-
special
I'm-
is pretty much all in one place.
Yeah.
You said 10 tiles I could teleport?
10 feet,
Oh,
which is 2
what
tiles.
is- oh, is it 2 tile?
Mhm.
So it'd be like
Poof.
this?
As long as it's like a 2-step jump.
Poof.
Yeah, so that would be down below, but like poof. And then you could teleport over. Hold on. Give me my ruler back.
Wow.
Pop here.
What's
Poof.
my ruler?
Oh, ruler.
Poof. Yeah, so you can make it over there without any difficulty. Just sort of
Poof.
bam.
Oh.
Poof.
Do we all have to go over?
You don't all have to go over. You guys can do whatever you want.
Yeah, we're in exploration mode.
Sebek will turn to Blau and say, "Take yourself. I will take the girl."
Oh my god.
Wow.
And I will take.
that was
can I-
smooth.
Can I pick up Sairen's character here and make my way across with him in tow
What's-
as well?
What's your strength score?
My
Oh,
strength
God.
score is 22.
That's a yes.
So +6.
Oh my god, you're so strong.
6?
that's a
What
one-armed
the-
yes.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I'll just like pull
Jesus.
it up into the in a princess carry, and then
Oh
just
my
like
god.
bound. I'll just jump. I'll just bound upward. I have like, I'll use the jumping.
Is it like a leap? Or is this like a...
I have a.
You can
I have
jump
a
66 feet in a single bound.
66 feet long jump.
How much
And you
is
can do
this?
wall
my God.
bouncing. So like,
He's the Hulk.
I will.
There is
I
no-
will. I will just jump up in the air with her in my arms from here to the other side and like crash down beside the old man.
a whole
Oh
new world.
My character Blau Kufu takes out a piece of papyrus and notes down the ancient Egyptian riz of Sebek and notes it for the future.
The hieroglyphic symbol for Riz.
A hieroglyphic symbol for
What
riz,
the
yeah.
heck? I'm
Dude, I love anime 5e. This is crazy.
You also have
Yeah,
jumping, by the
it's
way.
so cool.
I do. Yeah.
So you
Okay.
can jump
Jumping.
not as far, but you can make your way there. Like you don't have to roll. You're just good at it.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
It'll be a
I
couple
will
jumps
use
for
m-
you.
I will use my jumping to get there
Okay.
swiftly.
Oh god.
All of you are now standing on this rock pillar beneath the shimmering stars of Egypt with this extremely short guy wearing a hat that adds significantly to his size. And he hasn't acknowledged you yet. He's just sort of looking up into the stars.
Whoa. Shimon.
Okay. I will. Sebek will walk over to Shimon and try to start putting a hand on his shoulder and say,
Whoosh.
"Must
Your hand passes right through him.
Oh.
Oh. Is this an illusion?
Well, it seems this ruse hasn't lasted as long as we'd hoped.
Suddenly, two ominous figures in cloaks appear on the other wall, shimmering as if from nowhere.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Dude, Armin turns his sun-bleached skull to face them with the clicker clack of ancient tendons. It seems that we've been played.
You have indeed. These fools sent by the Pharaoh to find your precious priest. Exodia is too much power for him. He, like all of you, is weak. We will separate his ka from his ba, command Exodia, and use it to transform the land of the living into the domain of the dead.
you talk much, but you will die much faster
Oh my
for
god.
staining our master's name." Can I just jump over?
Roll for initiative.
Oh.
He said the line.
Are we starting?
So, initiative button is in the middle column of your character sheet. I'm showing it on stream right now.
yeah.
On Blur's. You just click the
Next to,
word
like, armor
initiative.
class and...
Mm-hmm.
Do we need to
Indeed.
select our token first and then roll to be part of the
Ideally, but I think they kind of fixed that. So please still do it, but
Oh.
it might be okay
Okay.
without.
Wait, where am I rolling this?
You're going
Do we
to
all
open your
roll?
character sheet. Yep, everyone rolls. Top middle column of your character sheet, click the word initiative.
Nice.
You did it.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay.
Oopsies.
All right, was
Let's
that
go.
everybody? I count.
I don't think I've done it yet. I'm
no
on my
worries.
character sheet.
Oh,
And you
Oh,
click
there
the
you
word.
go.
yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
we
yeah.
got
Oh,
it.
there we go.
Oh, nice.
We did it,
We're both the
Reddit.
same.
Okay.
What
For
the
that, no,
heck?
die.
Oh, so I go first.
You do.
Oh, let's see. What do I
Oh.
want to do here?
So your movement speed is 60. Even if you
Okay.
jump,
Oh, yeah.
even though you can jump like really far, you still can't move more than 60 feet with your movement. So if you start, you basically end your turn midair if that happens. But you have wall bouncing. So as long as you are horizontal at the end of your turn, you can move 60 feet and ignore the gaps between the pillars if you want. And
And
your character
horizon-
can take 2 actions. So you can move up to 60 feet, bouncing off of walls and stuff, and you can take 2 actions.
Oh, okay. I think I want to do wall bouncing. How would this work? You said that would take me.
Here's another trick, by the way. If you click
Uh-huh.
your token, but don't
Uh-huh.
drop it yet, and then you right click, you'll see an arrow that tells you how far a particular move is. Then, if you right click again, you can set like a little waypoint. So you can be like, I'm going to do this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then this. So that'll
Oh,
help you
wow.
measure your movement. There's also a ruler tool on the left you can use to measure distance.
Yeah.
So TLDR,
Mhm.
you're only like 40 feet away from them. You could be adjacent to either of them this turn if you want. But you also have ranged attacks. You have your bracer of flying daggers that lets you pull 2 magic daggers out and throw them.
Oh. Okay, where am
do I
I?
need to roll? Do I need to change to advantage if I roll initiative? I do have advantage on initiative roll.
It's automatically calculated, actually.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Okay, where am I? Right here. So, how did you?
Go
See.
go ahead.
I'm super new to this, so
No, that's
All
totally
good.
fine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you said, and then I could just bounce here now, and then go here.
So the way
Yeah,
that it
I
would work, I'm going to put you back real quick. Your character
Okay.
could run off the edge, land on the side of this pillar here, bounce over to this pillar here, bounce over to this pillar here, run up the side of it, and be here.
Okay.
Or you can just jump because your jump distance is ridiculous.
Oh,
Either
okay, but
way,
you said
you
okay.
can get there. Like this turn, if you want to be next to one of them, you are.
Okay, so I here to bounce into here, to bounce to here. You said, and then I run up here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then
Now that
I
you're
have
in
one
position,
more.
you have 2 actions. Movement is not an action. So you
Oh,
move up
okay.
to your movement speed. Then you can take 2 actions. As an action, you can attack if you want. And if you attack right now, let's see. You haven't surprised them, so this won't be a sneak attack, but you can make 1 attack with your first action if you want.
Yeah, I want to attack.
Okay.
Sounds
So
good.
you're gonna click sickle +1 on your character sheet. It's in the middle column.
Oh,
Look
I
down
see
below
the
your
attack.
hit points. Yeah, you just click the word sickle +1, and that'll roll it for you, and it should roll the damage as well. Okay,
Nice.
a 22
Ooh.
to hit. Slash. The dark robe figure snarls in pain. You have a second action you can use.
How
can just-
far is my range of my daggers?
Your short range, so let's go open up your character sheet again real quick. If you look at that attack in the same place,
Yeah.
if you click the little gear next to it, it'll show you
Oh,
some
it-
more info. So short
Oh,
range
okay.
is 20 feet. If it's past 20 feet, then it's long range and you have
Oh.
disadvantage. So this person is in range if you want to throw 2 daggers.
Yeah, I use my daggers and throw it at that other
Okay.
rogue guy.
And you throw 2 when you do this. So click the bracer of flying daggers twice.
Once, twice.
All right. Shank. I think that's the first one. Oh no, the first one is a miss as the robed figure dodges past you. And let me see what this one does. This is the one who... And then darkness swirls around, concealing them for a moment, and the dagger just flies right through them as the second one misses. That should do it for your turn.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
That was so cool.
Ooh.
Next up is... Sai, what would you like to do?
Since I technically it's the pet monster trainer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So can I do like some of my claw things?
Yeah, absolutely. As an action,
And-
Sick.
you summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Oh,
Let's go.
yeah. The way I wanted to do it was my character runs off the pillar that we're standing on and jumps. And then
Done.
transforms into the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Oh, so you transform into the Blue Eyes?
Yeah, because it's like,
Okay,
well, I based it off like Kisara. But
let me fix this real quick.
yeah. Okay. Whoa.
You have now been banished to the Shadow Realm, the Dungeon Master
in the Shadow
realm, and you should be able to open the Blue Eyes White Dragon yourself.
Oh, I can?
Yeah,
Okay.
if you shift double click, you should have access to the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Oh, nice. Oh, I see it. Yeah.
And,
cool.
You can move up to 270 feet because you can fly very fast, so you can just be anywhere. And
Oh
you
my
can
God.
use one of your attacks, your claw, your bite, or your white lightning.
Damn.
Since they're all kind of close together, maybe I should just. It says 10 feet, right? So.
Or the lightning, or the
Oh,
claw
for
and bite
like
attack.
the claw and bite attack.
Yeah, as
So
long
would
as you're
that
within 10
reach?
feet of them. And yeah, you can fly so fast, you can just put yourself anywhere on this map you want to be. Like, don't even worry about it.
Oh. I'll probably put myself more like on this side, so I'm like not in the way of everybody.
All right. You are in range
Um.
of this fool right here.
Oh, I would like to just smack it with my claw.
Okay. Thanks to the generosity of chat, your attack is made with disadvantage. So please roll again.
Oh, oops, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
You just, when this
Oh, yeah.
happens, you just roll again and we take the worst of the two.
Okay, so do I just
Yep.
do normal this time?
Yeah, just do a normal claw attack again.
No.
A natural one!
No!
I can't believe chat did Psy 2OP nerf her.
That's so sad.
The dragon
what happened?
swings its claw. You are still used to embodying this new power. It's only something you discovered about yourself recently. And so as you lash out with the claw, you take a chunk of the cliff, just ripping through this rock pillar. It collapses everywhere, knocking you down to the ground below. You take no damage, but you are on the low ground.
Okay, so I'm down in the. How far is it up again? It doesn't
20
really
feet.
matter. Okay, 20 feet.
Yeah, it's not an issue for you. It just means you're on the low
Okay.
ground right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Bakufu, you are up. You can move up to your move speed of 60. Because you have jumping, you can jump that entire distance if you want, meaning you don't have to worry about terrain in the way. And you can take 2 actions total. What would you like to do?
Well, Lao Kafu smirks and shakes his head, seeing the Blue Eyes White Dragon fall to the ground, and says,
Wow.
"Let me show you a real car."
Okay. Jeez.
I hop to the center pillar here and summon the mighty Karibo.
Let's fucking
Wait,
go.
is it just one Karibo, or is it
Yes,
like?
it's just one
It's
Karibo.
just one Karibo.
It's
right.
actually like I tried to base it off the card, meaning that in combat,
yeah.
it's trash, but its special abilities are actually really good.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Blaukafu takes a moment to read
Impressive.
from a rock the ancient hieroglyphics explaining the origins of Karibo.
So you've used one action. You
Okay.
can use your second action to command Karibo to do something, or you can use your second action to attack or do something else. And you probably still have some movement left. So up to you. Karibo's main thing is using its reactions to protect you.
Okay.
Or other people.
Then I don't know if I have the range to attack the guy on the bottom right, but I want to. Do I have enough movement to get there?
I'm going to say yes because you have jumping and it's less than 60 feet away. So you can absolutely reach that guy.
Very well. With Karibo by my side, I attack.
So I have good news about this. Because of your special ability, two-weapon fighting, with one action, you can attack with each of your kopeshes, your curved blade, Egyptian blades. So in the middle of your character sheet, you're going to see those +1 kopeshes. Just go ahead and click them one after the other.
Okay.
You just click the word kopesh.
Nice.
Okay,
And
a
then,
19 to hit.
And now I
Do
do
it again.
Again, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay, a 28 to hit. So in Anime 5e, critical hits aren't on a natural 20. Critical hits are if you beat their armor class by enough. And you just beat this guy's armor class by 10, which means that you do double damage. So roll again and just add the damage.
Do I do just roll dice or
Just
do I
if you just
click it
click the
again?
weapon, it'll auto roll for you.
Oh.
Ooh.
So yeah, we ignore the
Nice.
attack roll, we take the
Nice.
damage. And that extra 5 is because you have an ability called massive damage. It's just on
Nice.
every melee attack,
Yeah.
you just deal more damage.
No, the ladies on the Nile talk about my massive damage all the time.
Okay.
Sebek, it's your turn. I rolled like
Okay.
I did not roll well. this is gonna be fast.
No. Oh God.
That's fine.
Sebek
That's
will
fine.
just fucking leap into the air, like leap over directly behind this other guy. Heretics will not escape. And roll to attack.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Damn. You get advantage on this thanks to the generosity of chat.
Oh, thank you, chat. 22.
A 22, and you're attacking the one up top. That is Una, and you just beat her armor class by 5, which is not a crit, unfortunately. But it
That
is
is
19 points of
okay.
damage.
Ooh.
And I will just swing this huge Kopesh again.
Yeah, do it. 30. That is
Ooh.
Super crit.
that's a super crit. Roll twice.
Ooh.
Goodbye.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's insane.
Goodbye.
Oh my God.
Math. Okay, 14, 15. That's 29. Another 19. Describe this robed figure's fate to me, please.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see. So Sebek jumps up and comes down with like a downward slash for the first hit, and then in the second hit, he just stabs this giant 6-foot Kopesh directly through their abdomen, and then pulls downward, and then like their body splits open on the bottom half.
Oh my
Oh.
God. Whoa.
Yeah, this is not the Yu-Gi-Oh I remember. There's just blood absolutely everywhere. I mean, you sent her to the Shadow Realm. Yes, the Shadow Realm.
Right.
Yeah, the
I
shadow.
And
mean,
then
with
no
that
blood
description, I
comes
think
out.
it's
They
more
instantly disappear.
I was gonna say with that description, I think it's more of the Nether Realm because I definitely just heard finish him. Finish.
Oh my
Speaking of which, Armand, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Like Arban watches everyone lunge into like combat, and it's just swords and blades everywhere, and he like chuckles to himself. He's like, the hot blood of the young. It's like
Oh.
we should, however, collect one to interrogate. And so I have a question for you,
Fire
Nose.
away.
With summoning Ka, what is the range?
For your skull servants, basically anywhere on the map is fine.
Okay, so you said it is an action to summon one, right?
Correct.
Does each one require an individual action to act, or do they kind of like act simultaneously?
You can command all of them with a single action.
Perfect.
Oh.
Because
And you have
Oh,
two extra
no.
actions, so you can take 3 actions per turn.
Oh my
yes.
God.
So as Armin like turns to look at the last remaining robed figure, he'll be like, he's like, you seek to turn the sands black with the power of the realm of the dead. Let me show you what true mastery is. I summon forth the Skull Servant. And you actually summon 2 Skull Servants on either side as they rise up out of the stone and sand. And he'll point a gnarled, like bandage wrapped finger as now he's back to acting like an old man. He's like, restrain him.
Oh.
Okay. Your skull servants reach out to restrain the only living enemy. I would like you to, on your skull servants, roll a strength check with advantage because there's 2 of them.
Let's go.
This will be
Ooh,
opposed
damn.
by my dexterity check.
Okay,
Huge.
so
Got an 11.
I open up their character sheet, right?
Shift or alt double click.
And- Okay, I have that. And so I roll a strength check.
Yep, with advantage.
Okay, advantage.
You just
There we
click
go.
the word
All right.
strength. You only have to beat an 11.
Wow.
Wow, the dichotomy of man.
One nat-fail, one crit.
What do you roll? I roll
Jesus
a 1. What about advantage? I roll a 20.
So,
It's either or. It's
so
not
Tweedledee is
really-
doing fine, but Tweedledum is an absolute just mess right now. The
He's,
2 of them.
he's like
Yeah.
his arms are falling off. He's trying to put it back together. He's running distraction. That's what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's running
Oh,
interference.
Good strategy. Mhm.
You should be serving on the side of the master, not restraining him. Come forth, Androsphinx!
Whoosh! Even bound, he can call upon his Ka because there's actually no somatic components for that.
Oh.
Wow.
Not meta magic.
And with a terrible, actually, it's a universal rule. Everybody get this. With a terrible roar, behold, Androsphinx.
What
Whoa.
the fuck?
Does this guy have multiple attacks?
Like Armin is just like, you've got that.
What the heck, man? Armin!
And then
You're a skeleton!
we use an action
He's
to
like,
call
"I'm busy.
upon
What?"
the power of darkness.
Oh.
And he summons forth a cloud of darkness,
What the?
surrounding himself with his second action. And I'll have the special effects for it in a moment, and that'll drain like 16 of his energy.
I did not know this came with special effects. I've never seen this in
Oh, this is insane.
20.
Yeah.
I didn't
The
see this either.
capability of digital tabletop is amazing.
It's
I was gonna say, like, I've seen
insane.
Foundry do this. I've never seen Roll20 do this.
Foundry
I can't-
can be a little bit
Oh.
better about it, but they've
See
been
where he
catching up.
is.
However, he cannot use his action to command Androsphinx to fight because he used both of his actions. So he's kind of
Oh, wait,
hosed.
there.
Blur, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
What is
Blur-
this? This darkness of cloud.
Here's the thing, though, Blur.
You
You
have
have
Ah.
blind fighting.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wait,
Wait a second.
can I control this darkness to disperse it? Because I have darkness control.
You can try. Roll a.
Wait, yo.
This is a battle of wills. So roll a charisma check, please. Just click on the word charisma on the left-hand side of your character sheet, not the saving throw. Exactly. Force of
Charisma.
will. And you should actually take advantage on this because of the generosity of chat. So roll again, please.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
We love the
Thanks,
generosity.
chat.
of chat.
Wow.
I didn't
Wow.
even
Same roll.
matter.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Right.
Oh,
I'm the purple one. I should be saying that.
I hate it here. What do you want
Let's
to do with the
go!
darkness? Your powers exceed his. What do you do?
That's insane.
Can I flip it? Can I do it like a flip no you where it only affects him and not my allies?
Yeah, you can do that.
Or
Just
no?
like shrink it down just around him. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, can I shrink it around? Your tricks are not gonna work, you foul wrench.
Oh my god. Wait, so the only one who's affected by the dark cloud is interesting?
Mm-hmm. Is just the baddie.
Just a baddie.
I got
Okay.
you guys.
That was one action.
You've used another.
Does summoning call use an action?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to. Can I still move or no?
Yeah. Movement. You can move up to your move speed on your turn without using an action. If you
Okay,
need to move more, you can use an action to dash, which just moves
dash.
again.
Would I have is it called? Would I be able to do a sneak attack on him? Because now he can't see. Yeah, make an attack. Yeah, would I be able to do that?
Yeah. So if you scroll down and check off the sneak attack button, you can go ahead and roll
Yeah.
your attack. And
Wow.
this is with advantage. And if you hit, you deal extra damage. Are you fighting to kill or subdue?
What do we think, guys? Do we want to? What if we subdue him and make him talk?
Well, wait, so you're fighting the
Do as the
one
skeleton
who
says.
subdue.
Yeah, we subdue him and make him talk.
This one's super dead, like bisected.
Yeah.
This one
the
is,
just gone.
I would like to roll to subdue him.
Okay, you're gonna make the attack, but because you're rolling to subdue, as instead of killing, if you reduce them to 0, they'll be knocked unconscious. So
Okay.
roll with advantage
Oh.
and roll with sneak attack on.
Where? Would I click advantage on the top?
Yep, you turn on advantage at the top of your character sheet.
Uh huh.
And let's see, do you have that sneak attack checked off? Scroll down. Beneath your attacks, there's a thing that says sneak attack.
Yes.
Check that box.
All right, check it.
You click the little to the left of it.
Oh, 2d4.
Oh my god.
Click
Yummy.
the left
You're
of-
looking in the special abilities. You want to be looking in the middle. So look for your weapon where it says sickle +1 and your flying daggers. You remember where those are?
Oh, right here, yeah.
Yeah. Now scroll down from there. That's where you can toggle your sneak attack on and off.
Mm.
Oh, I see here. Sneak attack on and off.
Yeah.
Global down.
So with sneak attack
And,
on and advantage
yeah.
on, click sickle +1.
Sickle +1. Okay.
Ooh.
Is that-
Interesting.
Okay.
The cultist reels, not quite down, but definitely staggered from the hit, on the verge of collapse. Have you used both of your actions? I think you only get 2.
If darkness control counts as an action.
Then yes,
Yeah,
your
then-
turn is now done. Blue Eyes White Dragon. What would you like to do?
Technically, I have no clue what's happening up above, right? Because because I was like, what?
Depends. Depends. You might have been able to
Okay.
hear. If you want to leave it to the heart of the cards, on your
Uh-huh.
character sheet, roll a perception check. on your Blue Eyes White Dragon character sheet.
On my Blue Eyes White Dragon perception.
It'll be under skills
is
in
that? I
the
see it,
big
see it.
block. Yep, just click the word
Yeah,
perception.
with normal roll.
Correct. A 14. You could hear
Okay.
them talking, so you know something's
Okay.
going on.
Okay.
And if you
But-
climb up or fly up, you'll see just this this form still surrounded by darkness, getting the crap beat out of it.
Oh.
Fight back!
From JoJo, where they're just
Oh.
kicking the
Yeah.
crap out of him in the street.
Sips
Yeah.
wine.
remember-
Blue Eyes White Dragon sips wine and then just starts kicking.
Oh my god. So the two things that we could attack right now is one of them is trying to be everyone wants
What-
to subdue, and the other one is the one that's in the cloud still.
One of them is super dead, like
Okay.
cut in
Oh.
half dead. The one with the big
Oh,
red X.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The other
That
one that they're
one's
trying to
dead.
subdue is down here.
and then the other one they're trying to subdue is the one that's near Blur and Plow,
Correct.
the two skeletons,
Mhm.
and then the
And the Karibo.
Andrew. And
And the
the Karibo.
Karibo.
Sorry, my
And the mighty
Don't
Andrew
forget
Sphinx.
my
I
is,
didn't see
Karibo.
it there. I
Very
didn't see
important.
it there. And then Andrew Sphinx is what? Like, I don't
Just
know
a-
what's in there.
That's his con.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can see
Oh,
this
oh.
big old monster.
Okay.
Looks like this.
And that's the bad guys' car?
Mhm.
Or.
Yes.
Not one of yours.
Okay. And I can see it because it's no longer in the cloud, or is it still
Correct.
in the cloud?
Nope, you can see it.
I can see it. Okay. Oh god. So I heard them talking. I don't really know what's happening, but I heard them talking something about subduing, something like yada yada yada. Well, I see the bad guy's car. I think I would probably want to. How does the lightning work?
So
Yeah.
the white lightning is a
Yeah.
100-foot long, 10-foot wide
Oh
blast.
Oh my god.
So
10 foot wide.
Yeah, so if you park yourself like right here, you can blast it without any problem. Or you can try to thread the needle here, and you might fry Karibo, but you might not.
Thread the needle.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
I would like to thread the needle with Karibo.
Okay, just go ahead.
While Kufu's Karibo's eyes widen as it looks at the lightning and electrical static forming at the Blue Eyes White Dragon's mouth.
I was gonna say, like, what's the sound the Karibo makes? Like
Go ahead and
And I
click
just
the
go-
word white lightning on your character sheet.
Karibo!
Okay,
that
not
gift-
the,
it's that
not the best
one
roll.
gift from the movie The Lighthouse of
best
him like
roll.
looking up.
Yes. So,
So-
Karibo,
How does it work?
here's how this works. Karibo,
Okay.
roll a dexterity saving throw. So if you open up Karibo's character sheet and just click on the word dexterity,
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Someone help this man.
Okay. Karibo, and then I go to
dexterity, and just click dex. Just the word dex.
okay. I just click the word Dex.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You need a 15.
Oh,
Karibo has been obliterated.
No.
And
Like
as
Armin
a
is just standing in the
consequence,
back. He watches this like laser beam of lightning just past him. He's like, ah, wow.
What was that? Spectacular.
and you take, you lose 10 points of energy for your Karibo getting obliterated.
Damn.
Damn. Yo. Blue Eyes White Dragon, what are you
Whose team are you on, Saiiren? Whose
It's
team are you-
gonna look like this.
Andrew
Whose
Sphinx
team? Whose
succeeds
team?
on the save and takes half damage.
That's crazy.
You didn't even take it out.
The Louis Swan meme.
I put the Louis Swami in Final Fantasy 14. That's what the Karibo looks like. What is it? Minor spelling
Blue Eyes White Dragon opens its mouth. Karibo just hears, "To all of my children."
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Blaukafu drops to his knees in sadness and grabs the poor charred and still scorched body of Karibo.
Okay,
And says, Gods above Ra Anubis, how could you let this happen to my poor baby?
so like all Ka, Karibo sort of turns into light and vanishes when destroyed, and you can just summon
thank God.
again. But you can still have your dramatic moment if you want it. I'm not going to take that from you.
What if it's like the shadow, like the outline of it, and it just starts like fading into like dust and like particles and while you're having a dramatic moment.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so well.
Friends with light. Oh,
I don't want to
forgot.
go.
Like
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
like, oh, I was gonna say just like the short bursts of passion that I share with the basket weavers out on the Nile River. I quickly remember that Karibo is fine and is my con will come back, so I shake it off.
Okay. Blue Eyes White Dragon, you have a second action. What would you like to do?
I have
Might as well
a
use
second
two.
action.
Might as well use lightning again, bro.
Another bolt of lightning. Am I allowed to do that or not?
Yeah, you can do it. I'll fucking do it again.
Oh,
Nice.
Whoa!
It's double damage.
Oh.
Please roll again. As the lightning
Double
strikes
damage?
yeah, because I rolled a natural 1. The lightning arcs directly through. Wait, that's double damage.
oh.
Wow.
Wow.
The lightning arcs through Androsphinx, who roars in anger.
Oh my god. Chipped away health.
But technically, all that damage should actually be coming out of this guy's energy, shouldn't it? Yeah.
Oh.
I do
Dude, that's
math.
crazy.
I hate doing that. All right. Let's see. 199 minus 137. That is 62. Minus 62 energy. Okay. Not only is this guy getting the crap beat out of him, but now as his monster gets hit, he goes, "Ah!" And he looks weak and exhausted. Bakufu, it's your turn.
Oh.
I need a moment to recover. Blaukufu disengages from the battle. I need a moment after witnessing. I'm disengaging.
Okay.
Where are you going?
I'm disengaging.
You can move
I
up to
need a
60
moment.
feet in any direction because you can jump and stuff.
I move to the side of this rock, side of the pillar, outside of the shadows, and take a moment to mourn the loss of my friend that can come back, but it still was. It's more the psychological effect of just seeing the white lightning like shred. Yeah. Karibo, I'll miss you, but I know you'll come back to me. And I end my turn.
Okay.
Now this is anime role playing.
Yes.
Sebek, you're up.
Okay, Sebek watches as Bakufu leaves from combat and just shakes his head and walks up towards this guy. And can I'm gonna make 2 attacks non-lethal. They need to be bludgeoning, right? To be
Yeah,
non-lethal?
you're just actually you have martial arts as well.
I
You
do,
can
yes.
use
So
you can
I'm-
just use that and that'll definitely be non-lethal.
Yeah. I'm going to just make 2 attacks with the
You have
martial arts.
advantage because this guy's stuck in the darkness.
Right. 27, 26.
Clunk. Blood.
Oh.
Down.
Say before that happens, can across the distance, Sebek lock eyes with Armin, and it somehow reads from Armin's like clattering teeth, like beat this guy with hammer fists.
Oh my
I'm-
god.
I'm gonna like grab this guy's collar and just like smash my head into his head.
All right.
Oh.
Like Armin just like thumbs up from across. Good job.
Oh my god.
All right.
Thanks for joining us, Iron.
I helped.
It's true.
This mysterious villain is defeated.
Can I morph back?
Yeah. We'll go ahead and turn you back.
Okay, so question. Is his
Yeah.
Androsphinx still up even though he's now
Nope.
unconscious?
It would fade off.
Nope. Cool.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye.
Okay.
We had specified that beforehand, but I was hoping that is what would happen.
Yeah, that is correct. That is what happens.
Oh. Yay.
I gotta find Saiiren somewhere in the Shadow Realm. Here you are.
I got sent to the Shadow Realm.
You're back.
Rest
I'm
in peace,
back.
Shadow Realm.
Thank
I turned to Civic. At least this one was much cleaner than your last one. You got blood on my cloak.
Oh.
Blood washes off.
Not from this
And I-
material.
I just give him a smile. No teeth.
Just shakes my head.
Shakes my head.
Gnomes, question. Can I join with the rest of the party hopping across the various rocks?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Oh.
Perfect.
I'll have the skull servants continue to restrain this guy, like got him down on his knees and everything like that. As Armin like shuffles up and hunched over looking at him.
Wait, oh yeah, this guy's like laid unconscious on the ground, or
He can
still
be
being,
awake
like,
now.
held up.
It's-
Oh,
It's
okay.
gonna, yeah, like we have 3 hours. He should wake up right now.
Oh, okay. Then I'd like to
Yeah.
move my character a little bit, like peering over everyone, going like, "What's happening to this guy?"
It doesn't matter. All of you, your flesh will fail. Except for you, your head on that one.
Yeah, Armin like leans back and like, "You're rather optimistic, aren't you?"
Join us in death, brother. The great cleansing will be upon this world.
Armin will backhand this guy. He's like, "How dare you talk of betraying the Pharaoh?
Oh my god.
What are your plans for High Priest Maran?"
Roll a intimidation check, please.
I'm good at that.
Ooh.
Intimidation.
I can do that.
You can
And
do that?
let's
good
see
'cause
if
he's a
there's,
skeleton.
There's advantage in the tank, so
know so.
you can go ahead and roll with advantage.
Yo.
Yes, I actually do have intimidation.
Oh my god.
8.
Oh my god.
I'll roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Natural
All
20.
right.
Oh.
Your destiny lies with us, not with the Pharaoh.
Armin, despite having no face, just the bandage wrapped skull, scowls and he's like, "I've determined my own fate for centuries."
How did you do that?
Wait, who's asking that?
The guy's asking that. How did you, like, your brow, how did it furrow like that? Like, you're made of, that's incredible.
Like,
That's
like Armin's like,
incredible.
"I don't know what you're talking about." Like, he like moves so his skull is fully in the light. It's just a regular skull.
No, I swear, I saw it upon his face. You must believe me.
To the rest of you.
He's crazy.
I think this guy is I think he's losing his mind. What should we do with him now?
Anyone else who wants to take a crack at trying to get him to talk can persuade or intimidate. I don't think
Can
any of you have mind
I-
control. Go ahead.
Can I persuade him to talk?
Yeah, you just need to give me like the gist of your argument and roll a persuasion check.
Let's see. I turn to his name is Sib, right?
Sib, yes.
Sib. I turn to Sib and I tell him, "Listen, you gotta tell us. You gotta tell us." I was gonna ask him. Any ideas?
Oh, are you talking to us?
Yeah. I turn on the wait. What do I ask him?
Quick
guys?
sidebar. Quick sidebar.
Yeah.
Sidebar.
Like Armin, like elbows. It's like, ask him how many people are after the high priest.
Okay. So
Why was it there?
How many people are after this high priest, and why are you after him?
Myself and my sister, who now goes to the blessed land of the dead. Una.
Oh, this again.
It is inevitable. In order to please the master, we saw this great power of destruction, and we knew that it could be the one that finally cleanses this world of the living. And we went off on our own. We're very ambitious and self-driven, motivated, hustle culture. We're on the grind set.
Not the ancient Egyptian grind set. No.
Oh my god.
Ancient Egyptian grind set.
Do you dip your face in ice bowl?
Oh, not this.
This is ancient Egypt. Ice is very hard to come by.
You must be rich then if that's you. If you're on the ancient Egyptian grind.
When my sundial is at 4 a.m., I dip my face into the water. Sundial at 4:05, I swim. Sundial at 4:08, I get out.
True.
Oh
It was just
my
him and his
God.
sister who came here because they thought that if they could capture this power, it would earn them great favor in a place in the place of honor in the land of the dead.
Oh.
But
Okay.
the priest has gone beyond our reach. There is a guardian who refused to let us pass, and we could not overcome its power.
So you're useless then.
Okay.
Armin like rubs the chin of his skull. He's like, a guardian, you say?
Yes, the judgment beast.
The judgment beast.
The three-part guardian who weighs the hearts of mortals.
Where can we find this guardian?
Like when he says that, like Armin kind of like he like looks at him, tilts his head. He's like,
Oh god.
oh, I should be fine then.
Actually,
no heart.
I think it's gonna hate you.
No heart.
It's not
We'll figure
personal.
it out later.
But yeah, we kept going down this pathway through the canyon, and then we hit a road bump and came back and set our trap.
Oh.
So yeah, you just have to keep going.
So now we know where to go.
In which direction?
Sick.
That way. Point.
Yeah.
That way.
That way. Point. And the skeletons are still out, right?
Yeah, like the Armin has both of these skull servants
Like holding the.
restraining this guy.
Okay.
I turn to Armin. If we're done with this, Armin, have your skeleton boys have this boy throw them off the cliff into the pit.
I
20
actually
feet.
so gnomes, I have a question. This dude is like 1 HP in a dream after getting beaten with hammers, right?
The dream is dead. We just have the 1 HP.
Okay.
Oh.
Can I banish my car to like the graveyard of the realm of the dead to take this guy with them?
Yes.
Like the Grim Reaper
Yeah,
taking.
so-
Bum 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 bum
Yeah.
bum.
Oh
bum,
my
bum,
God.
Yeah,
bum,
so
bum,
like
bum, 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 bum.
as this guy like gives us all the information, Armin drops the crazy old man act, and he like stands up and he's just like, if you like the realm of the dead so much, perhaps you can go and visit it. I hear they really like the living. And he'll snap a finger and he'll have these skull servants like actually drag him like
down.
like
down
to the
below.
Sister.
Into the earth.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my
Blessed
God.
be Anubis.
Oh my God.
Damn, Armin.
Like Armin is standing there like all imposing, like decked out as everything, and then he like hunches back over. He's back in like funny old man mode. He's like, that was a weird one.
Oh my God.
I turn to Armin. Damn, Armin, you really didn't have to banish him to the shadow room like that, but
It's better than trying to hold on to him.
I'm looking a bit horrified at the sight of what I just saw, the guy getting dragged down to like the depths of hell. I'm kind of step back a little bit, going like,
Like
kinda
if you
rethink my
look at Armin,
choices.
he like turns around and he does like the like the anime style like smile. like Christian eyes. He like blink for a second. It's just a regular skull again. Like it's like tricks on me. I'm like what?
Oh my god!
I turn to the group. Are we the bad guys?
I kind of rub my eyes. I'm like, what did I just see? Did I just see a face appear? Again? Oh my god!
This was after a battle that saw thousands of soldiers destroyed by monsters, so you're just doing like the trauma marathon here.
Yeah.
Armin's over here is like another century, another battle. Everybody else hears Fortunate Son playing in the background.
Oh my god! Oh, so is it time for us to?
Shall we continue, guys?
Head
Shall
to
we?
We
the-
have our destination.
We have a destination now.
So, are we like hopping off the
Yeah.
Yeah.
the stones?
There's no enemies at this point, and there's nothing to interact with, so we're just going to narratively say that you're able to make your way down safely one way or another. You're superheroes. One of you can move the other. You make your way down and into the winding canyons. As you
Oh.
proceed, the ruins grow more and more impressive.
Oh, and no one's following us.
The sun begins to rise in the east as you move through these closed passageways into an ancient Cyclopean city. Massive columns and archways tower above you. Whoever built this place in a time long, long ago knew the deep secrets of the stone, skills Egypt can only hope to discover. A broken bridge stops you in your path.
Oh.
On the other side lurks a beast with the head of a crocodile, the body of a lion, and the hindquarters of a hippopotamus.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh my
What the
god.
heck is that?
Echoes through the chamber.
Wait, what did you say? Echoes through the chamber?
The living tread among the dead, yet one of you is neither. Who steps in the footprints of power must be judged, their hearts measured. For power is a burden to be borne, not a toy for tyrants.
Oh my god.
What the heck?
Are we supposed to make our way over it? As
Who's-
I turn to
Sebek
look
will
at my party.
Sebek will speak up. Will you grant us passage? What must we do?
Step forth and be judged.
We're doing it one by one.
Okay, sure. I'll just jump across, right?
All right. Go ahead and move yourself over. The beast looks into your eyes. What do you do?
So am I familiar with this beast at all? Like I've heard of this
Roll
beast
a
before? Or like,
religion check.
cool. Sick.
This will be normal,
I
flat,
love
no
rolling.
advantage.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. No, great, crazy.
2. That's a no.
Oh, okay.
It's just
I will just
staring
stand
you.
there.
Okay.
And say, judge me.
As it continues to stare at you, your heartbeat stops completely.
Oh my
Somehow, you're still standing. You feel a strange emptiness in your chest. As it opens its jaw, a beating heart, your heart, appears, balanced on its lower teeth. All the images of your life flash before your eyes. All the times that you acted with honor and all the times that you did not. Give us just a couple of examples of what might pass before your eyes as you do this.
So yeah, Sebek is a warrior, no stranger to combat, and he's definitely seen, a lot of lives being taken like in front of his eyes, mostly by his own hands, fighting for what he believes is to be the right cause in order to further the reign of the pharaoh. So, sometimes it could be other warriors, sometimes it could be people in cities. So, both the good and the bad. But for the most part, all he really knows is this combat, this struggle.
Okay. The heart appears for a moment, then its jaws snap shut over it. And suddenly you feel the pulse once again moving through your body. The creature lets you pass.
Okay, I guess I'll just walk past right here and turn around.
I
Step
think it's one of you
forth
guys.
and be judged.
Armin like motions to the others. He's like, go on.
What do you mean go on? You're next. You're up there.
While Kufu steps forward,
Somehow Armin like rolls his skull and he sighs. He's like, I will actually so let me know if this works, gnomes. I have the ability to change state. I can either change into a gas or change into a liquid.
Mm-hmm.
And Armin would like to change into like this inky cloud of smoke and drift across, like just like smoke mixed with sand.
Whoa.
Drift across and then land in front of this creature.
And recorporealize there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with that. That's sick.
Okie dokie. Perfect. I didn't want to have to make the athletics to drift across it. I don't have any special movements. I'm like, I turned into like wind and sand and stuff. Does that work, please, GM, man?
Around here we call that an if you'll allow it.
Yeah. If you'll
If you'll
allow it.
allow it.
If you'll allow it.
Is Arvid like recorporealizes? He's not recorporealized he doesn't like bring his form back together in the normally like hunched and more withered form. He stands proud. His once pristine linen wrappings are they're damaged from the war, but even his worn purple linens still hold a bit of regalness to them as he stands in front of this creature.
Roll a charisma saving throw.
Hold on, I have to find my character sheet. Okay, there we go. Oh, I found it.
It'll be on the left-hand side to the right of your ability scores.
There we go.
That's a 3.
That's a 3.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Just by standing near this thing, its judging aura stuns you. It interacts with the ties that still bind you to this world instead of the land of the dead. It hates your presence here. An anathema, an abomination. It growls hungrily. Does anybody want to do anything?
It's looking like it's about to attack.
It's hard to tell. It's looking upset.
Are we allowed to like step in and try and persuade it?
You can do it. You can do whatever you want. You can do it. You are allowed to try anything you'd like.
What would you guys like to do?
Yo, Balkafu, I heard you have Riz, man.
okay.
Oh my god, are you gonna try and read?
Oh my god, he's gonna use it.
You rizzed up all those ladies in the Niles, man. Try to rizz up this,
More crocodile, it's near the Nile. You can
Yeah,
do it.
true.
Okay.
Part of the Nile.
Blau Kafu, sensing the danger, coming to Armin, he jumps across next to him. I can jump across, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
And he speaks to the ancient creature. Judge me instead. but like, you know, mostly for like my acts of friendship and kindness using my friend Karibo to help other people, and not my debaucherous acts on.
If
Well,
Robert was
even
not
though you're
stunned, he's like,
stunned-
crap.
Yeah, even though you're stunned,
my
you're
God.
still allowed to like weigh in and be part of the scene. You just can't take actions. and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, Armin is he's just like he like kind of like he's stumbled, like he's reeling for a second, and he looks over, he's like Blau Kufu is just like, not my debaucherous act. He's like, oh rah.
Oh my god.
All right. Unfortunately, Blau Kufu, you are allowed no such tolerance. As it stares into your eyes, your heart stops
God.
beating. It appears in this creature's lower jaws, and before your eyes pass every single moment that you have made a decision of how to treat others, what actions to take, how you will fight, and how you will use your power, including all the debauchery. Now, give me
no.
just a couple of samples of what we might see in this montage.
Many times in battle, I have thrown myself in front of others to protect them, along with my friend Karibo. But so too have I thrown myself into the beds of many a fair maiden.
Did you treat him right?
No one else is seeing this.
Correct.
Right?
No one else is seeing this.
Okay.
Like, did you
I mean,
not call them the next day? You know.
I mean, listen, okay. Sometimes, you know, the papyrus gets lost, you know, in the mail, and so they don't see my messages. And yeah, I might have, you know, not written back to some of them, but I would usually let them have, like, you know, some gold anklets, or, you know, they could have some of the treasure, you know, around in the palace. You know, they could, you know, and I always gave them. Oh yeah, you know, and they could always have, you know, the luscious, you know, grapes and fruits from the gardens that I, you know, promenaded with them in, you know, so yeah, they're treated nice in that regard.
All right. It snaps its jaws shut, looking like it's about to just devour your heart. And you feel that heartbeat again within you. Cabal, please roll another charisma saving throw.
Oh god. I rolled a 10.
10. Still not good enough. That voice echoes once again through the chamber. This creature that stands beside you has no heart, and its deeds for ill or for good cannot be judged. Would you pledge your own to vouch for him? She's talking to you, Blau, by the way.
Oh yeah. Blaukafu looks at Armin the Immortal, realizing the difference between, you know, his gaudy silk and gold jewelry and lavish skincare from dipping his face in the Nile, juxtaposed against the withered skull that sits in the shadows of Armin the Immortal. And he looks at him for some sort of sign.
I would say if the GM would allow it, that, you know, being in service to the Pharaoh, Armin is a known figure. He is somebody who has served the Pharaoh for, in the lines of the Pharaoh, for generations. He has basically given up everything to see Egypt in the line of the Pharaoh survive. And it is, you know, only in times like this war where he is basically called forth from his tomb to yet again, you know, fight in what is ultimately going to be a thankless battle, because he is a walking corpse, and he ceremoniously returns back to his tomb. And it would be something that is known.
Yes.
Blaukafu turns to the ancient beast and says, "Just as my friend Karibo sacrifices himself for others, so too have I seen Armin the Immortal rise time and time again to sacrifice himself for Egypt and for the Pharaoh. I vouch my heart for him.
So be it. Know that if he strays and seeks to claim the power within for ill use, it is your soul that will be claimed.
Go.
Oh my
The oppressive,
God. Oh no.
crushing will raining down on Ahriman lifts, and though the creature's animosity has not diminished at all, it steps aside and allows the two of you to pass.
Oh,
Ooh.
you guys can
I would
pass
like-
now.
Shakes his skull for a second, his jaw like rattling in the sockets, and he's like, "Argh." And as he walks by, as he walks next to Blaukufu, he's like, I can't wait to claim the power within for myself. No.
Oh my God!
I'm kidding. No, he's like, he looks over, it's like, that was a very noble thing you did. Like he adopts like the kooky old grandpa persona again. He's like hunched over.
Yeah, Blaukufu thinks about asking for Armin to maybe wingman for him sometime, but then looks at his withered hands and shakes the thought from his mind. Yeah, we're not gonna. I don't need his help.
Armin nods and he's like, I wouldn't give you my skincare routine if you asked.
That's crazy. Do you even have any skin? Oh my God. All right. I don't mind stepping up.
All right. You're able to cross the
Okay.
bridge. You have help.
Yippee! All right. Okay. I turn to look at this. I kind of this figure in front of me, and I clutch my dress, a little bit nervous about what it's going to be asking me and what kind of things are going to happen in the next few minutes.
Once again, it stares into your eyes. Your heartbeat ceases. Your heart appears in the jaws of Ammit. And your life flashes before your eyes. All the times that you acted with honor towards others and any times that you failed to do so. Give me a couple samples from her life.
From her life, it would be more of like memories of running away from people who were trying to hunt her down just for, I think, before our heroic deeds. It's just the fact that she had this Ka. And then after the war, it was more so now on the self-defense of people who are trying to attack her because of... Wait, actually, how far after... Like, how much time has passed after we did our heroic deeds and went to, like, the palace and whatnot?
Like 6 hours.
Oh.
Like, you were summoned the
like,
night
but-
of the battle. Like, the huge battle happened.
Oh.
Yeah, you
Oh,
you were
okay,
like,
okay,
oh,
okay.
thank
So it's
Ra,
just,
we
like,
can finally
right
rest. Psych.
Oh, and then we're like immediately, so it's not like we had like time to kind of relax and stuff. Like, okay, so
Correct.
this is all probably before this is before the heroic deeds that we've done, which mostly people just trying to either kill or subdue her. And there are definitely times where she didn't want to, reluctantly kill people, but most of her memories are just people that she cares about and loves. It's not like she's bloodthirsty. So, yeah. Oh God. Oh no.
Your heart
And
seems
she-
to weigh heavily on its jaw. And then it snaps shut. There's a jolt of adrenaline through your body. The emptiness fades, and you can feel, once again, your blood pounding in your chest as the creature steps aside to let you pass.
I turn to bow at the creature, and then I continue making my way past the creature. Hardly.
Oh my god.
All right, Blur, you're up.
Oh god.
Shoo.
What would pass through your mind as you are judged?
I think back to when I used to be a dirty street rat, powerless, and how I was always neglected as my upbringing. And then I remembered that I wanted to get stronger. Flashes a memory of me training to not be weak, so I can use this power to not only protect others, but to protect myself and the ones I love.
You also see each moment in which a life ended at your hands. You relive for just a brief flash, a simple wink, the splash of red, warm blood on your hands, the soft cough that a creature makes when a knife pierces their lungs, when they try to scream and find that they can't, and slip from this world to the next. Each of these deaths weighs heavily in the jaws of Ammit. But ultimately, when its jaws snap shut, your heart returns to your chest, and it steps aside.
Oh my god.
Yippee! Hi guys!
We all made it.
Guys, oh my god. Had me going there. Iron Man, I thought you were done for.
Armin, like, he's sitting there, like, hunched over his hands behind his back, like, it's like, many a times have I stared the servants of the underworld in the face, but I still persist.
Have you seen things like this before and encountered many creatures like this one before?
He just, like, waves his hand counter and he's like, oh yeah, the priesthood of Anubis absolutely hates me.
Not the hearty laugh after he hates the fuck out of me.
Yeah, they're doing their jobs.
No.
It's not personal, right? You can't hate on him.
Nothing.
Of course
personal,
not.
That's not
kid.
at all. Like, pulls out a handkerchief, like pats his skull. Somehow it looks like he's sweaty. He's like,
What?
The man who waits for you within has a good heart. He needs your help. And the mighty stone doors at the end of this chamber swing open with an enormous groan, leading into a dark, windy chasm beyond.
oh no, you raised up the
God.
doors.
Sorry.
Goddamn, they're
You
open
rizzed
now.
up the doors.
That's crazy. Look
The
what
doors
you've
want your
done.
papyrus on the way out.
Oh my god.
Shall we, guys?
In which direction? How do we even know which way we're
Straight.
supposed to go?
Yeah, the big door in the front opened. Whoop!
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. It's a one shot. I don't want anyone getting lost.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Bye,
me.
guys.
I'll get lost.
Oh.
See you guys. As I get lost. No.
As you make your way through the canyons, it begins to rain, a torrential rain. Perhaps it is not that the storm has broken over this place, but that the storm lingers here, and it is you who have entered it. Torrents of water pour down on all sides, slick with sand and mud. Ground beneath you squishes and sloshes unpleasantly. In the courtyard beyond, as the muddy water continues to flow, the figure of Shimon is kneeling on the ground, clutching his hand in his heads. Wait, his head in his hands. He has one. Hey, to clarify, he has one head and two hands.
He's got multiple heads.
2 hands.
Oh my
one
god.
hand.
Like, it's
No
not out of the
way.
question. I need to be specific about it.
Okay. Well, I turn to look at the party and ask, how can we be so sure that this is the real one this time.
Armin like kind of leans back and looks up at the are we inside or is it like open sky?
It's
like,
open
is the
sky
roof-
here.
Yeah, it
Oh,
looks up
God.
at the open sky. Is it daytime?
Yes, but the clouds are pouring down and covering the sun here.
Yeah,
Rock cannot smile
the-
upon you.
Yeah, the
Oh.
rain is just like it just hits his dry skull, and he's like, he'll look at Saiiren's character and just be like, "Well, I suppose we could always just go check."
Oh.
I agree with that. Surely it's not another fake.
And then
If it is an illusion, we will keep searching until we find him.
my character reluctantly starts making with a covering their eyes, shielding their eyes from the rain that's pouring above. Continues walking towards. Is there like, are we hopping over the rocks? Is there like a pathway through the
You
rocks?
are down here. This is above you. So there's a narrow path
okay.
through here.
Okay. Oh, so it's like a it's like a small pathway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Armin will like, shuffle into the pathway as he's like, "Come on, young bloods."
No. I scurry and follow right behind it. So as not to lose our our guide through the small space.
You know where
Wow.
you're going, skeleton? You grandpa?
He looks back. If I don't, I'll figure it out.
Nope.
Good plan.
Guys, I
Wow,
don't think-
Wow Kafu looks at the rain and the water that's now dripping off of Sebek's impressive figure and muscles.
Oh my god,
Stature.
I'm being
Oh.
glazed.
And he,
Get glazed, get glazed.
as he
Oh my
squeezes through the
God.
canyon behind him, he asks, "So Sebek, do you like help build pyramids? Like, do you lift stone? Like, how many
granite blocks?
how many blocks can you lift?"
Oh my god!
Sebek speaks without turning back and he says, I am the Pharaoh's champion. I lift what needs to be lifted. It is not number. It is purpose.
Oh my god. I'm gonna shyly turn away my head and
Okay, so,
cover
like-
my eye-
So like 2 base blocks. Okay, got it.
Oh my god.
Like, is Sebek being like super serious? Armin like slaps his on the
Yeah.
back. He's like, I remember being like that when I was your age.
Oh my god.
Guy is dust in front of me, dude. Holy shit. That's crazy. Because Sebek is not like a young guy. He comes off like 40s, you know.
Is he
Imagine a
actually
guy
in his
saying-
40s? Or is he like that Final
No.
Fantasy character everyone calls the old man because he's 26?
Yeah.
Oh my
He's
god.
not like he does like seem like he's very old, but he's like
It's not the years, it's the mileage.
decent. Yeah.
It's the mileage is crazy. The guy is there.
Yo,
It's moving
guys.
towards him.
He's right
Yeah,
there.
let's keep
He
going.
shudders,
Yeah, I was gonna
soaked
say
to
that.
the bone, muttering to himself.
This guy
Can
crazy guy?
Can we hear what he's saying, or do we need to like
The rain is
come close?
pounding all around you. You can barely even tell he's making any noise. Although you could roll a perception check. You
You
could see.
can, yeah. I was gonna say, can I use my
perception.
hind hearing?
Yeah, you have heightened hearing, so you can make a
Oh.
perception check with
Ooh.
advantage.
Okay. I would like to make a perception check. I hear
Okay.
what he's saying.
Is it just one of us, or all of us, or?
Anyone is welcome to. If you have
Okay.
heightened hearing, you have advantage on the roll.
Make
What
a
was-
perception check as
No.
well.
How do I make a perception? How do you guys did that?
Oh my!
Look for the
24.
word perception on your character sheet on the left-hand side. Under your
Yeah.
skills, lower left. All the skills are listed in alphabetical order.
It's like acrobatics, animal handling, arcana.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see now.
Make sure you have advantage checked off when you do
Oh,
that.
wow.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's go.
Nice roll.
Bro, we did have one advantage roll at that point from Walton.
Since we haven't used it yet, we can hold on to it.
Okay.
I am a servant of the people. I am a servant of the people. I am a servant of the people. I am a servant of the people.
Servants at $50.
So, do all of us hear that, or only some of us?
You barely make out any of the words. Aramon and Blur would definitely hear it since they both rolled 24s.
Yeah, can we just tell her like, yeah, he's saying something about servant of the people. He's a servant of the people. Armin Scumbunkers.
Armin, like hunched over, his hands clasped behind his back. He like looks back and is like, I think the burden of his power weighs heavily on his mind.
Oh God. Is this perception check also just like if this area is safe or not, or?
Well, you wouldn't want to be here in an earthquake, but it doesn't, and if this rain carries on, like you could have flash flooding, but other than that.
Sebek will turn to Armin and say, so what do you propose we do?
Armin, like, he scratches his jawbone thoughtfully, and he's, I can only suppose that we appeal to his service to the Pharaoh. He is obviously loyal. I suspect he has fled because of the power he wields.
We should reason with him. We must make haste.
We can try.
I agree.
And then
Armin will start to slowly and calmly shuffle up.
I'm just gonna run.
The party follows.
Yeah.
If you want to address him, you can make a persuasion check, and again, just give me either the actual words you say or the gist of what you want to say to him.
Okay.
Just surrounding this guy.
Did anybody like have anything they want to say?
Persuasion?
You can use the advantage on this one that chat gave us.
Oh. Well, maybe we could use the higher one. The highest persuasion in this.
Yeah, who has the highest persuasion modifier?
I don't have persuasion.
I have 9.
Oh, that's you then.
Oh, yeah, that's you.
I have
You're
9
her.
in persuasion. I'm her.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you guys wanted to?
Or maybe Blau also.
I only have 8 in persuasion.
Oh,
8 is pretty
it's like
high.
that number next to the check mark, right? That's
Wait,
the one.
yeah.
Hold on. I don't know if this is actually even relevant right now.
Okay. Sure.
It's not relevant. Never mind. I gave somebody the Shadow Riz Jitsu. That's all I'm saying. The Skibidi Riz Jitsu. Somebody has it.
Wait,
We were talking about it in Discord. Somebody has it.
Shadow Riz.
Who had it?
Blur has
There's
it.
no
Let
one.
somebody.
Blur has
yeah,
the
Blur.
Skibidi Riz
has it?
Jitsu.
Blur has it.
Oh, should we just have Blur?
I don't know if it's
give me-
applicable here. I think the persuasion check is a
okay.
fine idea. It's just I was thinking about who has
Yeah.
the highest charisma, and it reminded me of the Skibidi Riz Jitsu, which I'm just
Are you talking with him, or you tried to riz him up? I mean, like, it's 2025. You
fart.
can
It
go up
actually
here if
called
you want.
Skibidi Riz Jutsu.
Oh my!
You farm aura.
It's crazy. I
Inspires your allies.
know.
Wait, that's awesome.
The spell lasts, and you exude confidence. Oh my god! Well,
That will be a special treat for later.
This is sometimes food.
oh Jesus. Well, okay, so we're not gonna use the jutsu. Maybe we can save it for another time. We don't need to aura farm Grandpa, okay?
It's gotta be you, Sai. You're the most convincing.
Although I can't use it. It's
No, but you have to
It's
talk to him.
No, where you can roll
Oh,
persuasion check.
oh yeah, I can roll persuasion. I can't use that. Okay. Well.
Oh.
Gulp.
Did you want to use that advantage that chat gave on the next roll?
Yeah.
'Cause
That's a
you
good
should-
idea.
Sure. I can do it right now, right?
Yeah, just roll again. We'll take the better of the two.
Nice. Thank
There
God.
we go.
Okay.
Nice.
God.
High
What-
five, Sai.
Mike.
What's
Let's
the gist
go.
of your
Okay.
argument? What are you like trying to get across to him?
Well, so what are we supposed to be finding out? Because if we have like nothing, I was just going to ask him like, a servant of the people. What are you talking about? Why are you here? What led you here? And stuff like that, I guess. Or where are you taking us? This is like the second time we've seen you, and I don't know where you're like. What's happening? But if
Mhm.
no one like that's like the gist of like what I'm trying to say. But if what
Maybe
about
we
the
a-
consistence?
What if
Trying
we
to
asked
persuade
him
to
why
come
he
back,
left?
right?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say he's the high priest. Like he's the best friend of the pharaoh, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like he in the war he summoned forth Exodia and basically annihilated the enemy forces, and then
Right.
he's been like, oh, this is too much power, and then he ran into the desert, and the pharaoh's just like, dude, bring my homie back, please. Like he'll die out there. He's old. He's
Yeah,
old
right.
AF.
Clip that. That's a whole plot summary.
Are we
I-
supposed
Yep.
to like persuade him to go home with us, or just find him and then like let the?
Try to persuade him like
Find
not
out.
to sacrifice himself here, I think.
Yeah, we're supposed to like find him, help him bind Exodia, and,
Uh-huh.
and bring him back home.
It's the binding of Exodia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Title drop.
It's the name of the movie.
Credits. So
What?
we're gonna
Sai!
be like,
What are you doing here? You have to go now. It's too dangerous.
dangerous. What are we trying to run from? Come on, please
We're
talk
sure-
to us.
We're here to help you.
Just wants to destroy everything. I can't stop it.
What's trying to destroy? Can't stop what?
You don't
Yeah,
mean him.
Him.
Oh, him!
Oh shit, it's him.
Oh shit! Oh no. This doesn't
Uh-oh.
sound very good. My OST change.
Let us help
Wait.
you.
Whoa.
We're in danger.
Nice.
Master Shimon.
Danger!
Oh my god.
Hey guys.
Oh.
Like Armin is like he's going to like put a hand on High Priest Miran's shoulder, and then it's like, and then he hears like he hears the sound of Exodia, and he like stops, and he looks up, and he's just like, oh shit.
And on that note, roll for initiative.
Okay.
Guys.
Oh.
Oh no.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Nice. Really good.
Oh, I got another 20. Oh god.
Yo guys. That's
You're not.
him.
Wow.
Wow. Sai, you get to go first. What would you like
I
to
get to go
do?
first.
You do.
I would like to run. Well, I want to take a couple of step backs and then clasp my hands and morb and jump and morb into blue eye.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna morb.
I'm gonna morb.
He's morbing.
I'm morbed. You hear a
I'm-
screech.
I like the part of the anime where Sai says
Morphs.
it's sign time, and she
Oh,
signs
yeah.
out.
Sai's
signs
all over
out
the
with
place.
Exodia.
I'm silent.
Saiyan time.
It's Zion time. All right.
Going Super Saiyan.
Well. Zion.
Yo.
we
I'm
didn't do a
finding no
DBZ one
lightning.
shot. It's one action. You have a second action.
I
Yo,
have a
please, no
second.
lightning. I'm right in front of you.
Well,
chill.
no, here's the
chill.
thing. Exodia is 60 feet tall. So, like,
That's true.
Just aim it upwards.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Is that what
I
you'd
can
like
do
to
that,
do?
right? Yeah, I'd like that, please.
All right.
So I'm not gonna fry anybody this time.
No.
and This is the real grandpa.
Oh.
Oh.
That's cool.
Oh,
Okay. You
Okay.
use the white lightning.
and
The
then-
unstoppable Exodia has magic resistance, advantage on saving throws against spells and magical effects. Dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
A 17, the unstoppable Exodia takes 9 points of damage. Except it takes no
Oh.
damage because Shimon,
Oh.
wait.
yeah.
Oh.
There's his energy bar and there's his health bar.
Thank you.
Would you like to
What?
move at all? You can still move if you'd like.
I can still move. How far is everything? 10 foot and 100 foot line. I'd like to move a little bit, like maybe back, like here, hovering near like the pillars, maybe.
Yeah, like I said, you're super fast,
Oh.
so that's not a problem.
Yeah. Oh my god.
All right. That will be it for you. Let me switch to the different music here real quick. There we go. Next up, Blur, your turn. What do you do?
I summon
Well,
Wing Griffin of Raw.
Oh,
Okay.
whoa.
And with Wing Griffin of Raw, I have one more, right? I choose to use claws.
Okay, sick.
A 23. Oh, hold on. I got to tweak something on your character sheet. We're going to take the 23, by the way. I just need to...
Oh.
It's set to always roll an advantage and don't roll damage. Go ahead and... Does that hit Exodia? Yeah, that hits Exodia. Click it again, and we're going to take that damage result.
Claws again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ignore whatever the attack
So
is.
switch
The
the
damage
number.
roll wasn't included, but now it's fixed.
Oh, okay.
Okay. 11 slashing damage.
Wow.
Yep. Nope, that works. Bam. Shimon Moran loses more energy. That was what 2 actions. You can move still if you want.
Hey, you guys, I'll be right here, bud. Don't worry.
yeah,
I'll be like right
Oh,
here. Like,
God.
yeah, I'll be like right behind you.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Aramon, it's your turn.
Okay. It's like Exodia, like basically just lumbers out of this temple. Armon is he looks at High Priest Moran and assumes that, you know, like he's lost control over Exodia, like he can't control it, and he's genuinely in fear of him being, you know, like targeted by his own Ka, like, or being injured by his own Ka in the battle, because it just
Mhm.
wants
Oh.
wanton destruction. So what I want to do is I want to actually use all 3 of my actions, and Armon's
All
going to move
3.
back here, and he will summon a 3-line of Skull Servants to interpose between Exodia and the High Priest, and kind of like shielding him, like, you know, like, you will not
Oh.
pass.
You
Oh.
shall not pass.
And
Excellent.
that is the end of my turn, because it's all 3 of my actions.
Bakufu, it's your turn.
Okay. Blaukufu moves atop one of the pillars. Wait, hold on. I don't know if I can do this from
Yeah,
here and if it affects everyone in range. Well, I want to rally my allies.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead and click the little speech button next to inspire. That'll show what it does and give us a
That's
little
right.
sample of how you're rallying them.
Okay.
Inspired 2.
Oh.
Okay. I see the
Wow.
fear in all of your eyes looking at this terrible creature, this abomination, Blaukufu says to his friends. But we have faced worse. We have faced the armies of all of Egypt's enemies. What we do here on this day will echo through the pillars of eternity. Lend me your strength. Summon forth all of your cause, and we will defeat this monstrosity.
Roll a persuasion or intimidation check.
Oh,
Oh god.
That's a
15.
success. For the rest of the scene, all of you get +2 on your ability and skill checks, not attack rolls or saves, but like athletics checks, any other skill check that you have to make.
Yeah.
That was one action, by the way. That's for the whole fight.
and
Bro,
for
why
my
did
next,
Exodia talk to me?
my next action, once again, I summon forth the mighty, the unwavering, the unbreakable Karibo!
And just like that, it's less dramatic. No.
To join the cause of my allies. Karibo!
Oh my god.
Lezu, is now
Yeah.
Sebek's turn.
Cool. Okay. So I can like have my calling body like my person as well, right? Or like
That is
there a rule
that
for
is
this?
something that only size character
Oh,
does.
okay. Okay. Cool.
Oh, what? Wait, what about my character?
You
Thank
turn
you.
into Blue Eyes, the rest of them summon
Oh.
their Ka.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Okay. Cool. Let's see. For okay, no problem. I'm going to Sebek will walk over to here. Use 5 feet of movement. And can I try picking up Shimon here?
Yeah, what's your strength? 22?
Oh.
Yes, absolutely.
22.
Oh my god, yeah, I remember.
And then I will use the rest of my movement to jump away to like behind a pillar maybe here. Is it possible? 40 feet?
Absolutely.
Mm.
Again, these are
Incredible
overpowered
range.
anime characters. The answer is usually yes.
Yay!
And I will just like drop him off here behind this pillar.
All right, you have not used any actions yet.
Perfect. And then I will use my final movement to walk up to the center here. And I'll point my Kopesh, this great Kopesh at Exodia and say, Pharaoh, witness me.
Oh,
I
yes.
call forth the champion of promise with sword of valor. And I will summon my Ka directly beside him to the top here.
Now, is this guy supposed
Sword
to be like
souls.
huge or no?
Yeah, he's huge. He's huge.
Oh, it's massive.
Oh,
This guy is like
oh
a
wow. I got.
Chung Ying. And he will this giant hulking like beast of a creature, like humanoid with like extravagant armor, a giant blade in his one hand. This glorious mane of white appears from
Whoa.
the top.
Ooh.
Sword Soul Supreme Sovereign Chung Yi.
Longest name in history.
Also, don't worry about his hit points. I didn't give him any hit points because he just draws from your Ka anyway, from your power
Yeah.
anyways. So like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
didn't matter. That was one
And,
action.
I will command my Ka to attack him
Okay,
with the soul sword.
go ahead and click the soul sword.
This is not advantage, right? This is regular.
This is a flat roll. No, it's advantage. Because Karibo and you are flanking it.
Oh.
Sick. 29.
Good work, Karibo.
A 29, that beats its armor class by 7, which makes it just shy of being a critical hit.
Ooh.
Cool.
Ooh.
That's
17
fine,
points of damage, again, drawn from Shimon Moran. Okay,
Oh god.
Sebek, that's it for you. It is now time for the unstoppable Exodia.
Bro, one
Oh,
shots all.
God.
Imagine he just one shots all of us.
Oh no. The Karibo!
Ex-
I'm looking at the
Oh, seven Karibo.
I believe
Exodia
Save us.
gathers his hands together. An enormous ball of energy forms between them. And then he shoves them forward. A line of burning white light erupts as he invokes the Exod flame and obliterates I'm going to need 2 of your skeletons, 2 of your skull
Yeah.
servants, and Ahriman and Sebek to all
Yep.
roll dexterity saving throws, please.
Oh,
boy.
Dex save.
God.
Okay, cool. Dex save. Sorry, I'm
All good.
in the wrong window.
Oh,
Nizzle.
God.
Nat 20.
Damn.
And now for Armin, you said deck save, right?
Correct. All right, your skull servants shouldn't have had advantage on that. So I'm pretty sure
No, that's fine.
that's fine. We just take the first number, which I'm pretty sure means that, yeah, they both get rocked.
Oh,
Both of them are
God.
destroyed, which costs you 26 energy. But now there are 2 in the graveyard, if you will. You yourself get fried for 46 points of radiant damage, which I'll just go ahead and knock off right now. And Sebek,
No.
you take half damage. You take 23 points of radiant damage.
Cool, thank you. Oh, well, you did it for me. Thank you. Wow, this is great.
got you
Not so
covered.
fast.
Not so fast.
Not
Let's go! Let's go!
We will do.
Just as the obliterate is about to reach Armin, I invoke Karibo's. Hold on. Reaction of sacrifice.
Click the word sacrifice.
Oh,
It's huge.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if you just click the word, it'll drop the whole effect into chat. There you go. Karibo sacrifices himself, and Ahriman takes no damage whatsoever.
Hey, yo, let's go!
Let's go.
Dude.
Go, Karibo.
That costs you 10
Huge.
energy. Did you take that energy off? No, I did, because Karibo got wiped out earlier. Yeah, so that costs you 10 energy, because that's Karibo's hit points. But, well done.
Huge.
I said Karibo's OP.
Karibo.
Well,
Good night, sweet prince.
All right. And then the unstoppable Exodia is going to swing its fist and punch the winged griffin of Ra.
What the hell?
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
oh.
A 27 is a hit, and it is overkill. Were you saying something?
death.
No.
Oh,
Okay,
my God.
that means that you take 39. Yeah, I think that's all your energy.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he crushes the winged griffin of Ra in a single strike, dropping it, and it fades out of existence, and you collapse on top of the pillar, conscious but absolutely drained.
Oh my god.
Guys,
Holy
I don't feel so
shit.
well.
Exodia's whooping our ass.
As you are wielding this battle, Shimon is back there. I'm a servant of the people. He shakily reaches into his coat,
Oh,
and that's all he can do. It is now
Okay.
time for the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
it is my time. My
Mhm.
time to shine. So, from the previous term that I had, it had magic resistance,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
Advantage on its saving
So-
throws.
Okay. So in that case, would then White Lightning not be that good of a thing to do in this case, or
You have
Well,
other
I mean,
options as well, right?
yeah, you can just
Yeah.
try to
I still have-
attack it with your claws or your bite.
yeah. So one of them is a 2d6 plus 13, and the other one's a 3d6 plus 13.
You have to use both of them. You can't use the bite twice in one round.
Ah.
So basically, if you just fly up and make your attacks, you could also fly so you're
Yeah.
flanking it with the Sword Soul Supreme if you move over here.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about flanking it and then doing like, is that one claw, one bite?
Mhm.
Or- yeah.
And they'll both be made with advantage because of flanking.
Okay, yeah, I would like to do that with precision. Blue Eyes White
Okay.
Dragon soars through the air and cuts and ends up. Wait, the after image. Wait, how many counters are there? The after image. A Blue Eyes White Dragon ends up on the flank of Exodia, and with a mighty reel back, prepares to brace for a bite of Exodia. As I've always wondered what Exodia tasted like.
Roll with advantage.
Yummy.
Yummy. All right, I'll put advantage on. And then wait. Oh, I do advantage on the Blue Eyes sheet.
Correct.
Okay.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah, because they're separate. Okay. And then I have to bite.
Damn.
Never mind.
Oh my god.
That's incredible. I'm so sorry. Wow.
That is amazing.
All right, so
Landed
here's what
on
happens.
10.
You swipe and you take out a column of the temple that hadn't yet collapsed at the approach of the unstoppable Exodia, and it collapses and crushes down. Roll, Ahriman, please roll a dexterity saving throw for your skull servant.
Oh no!
Oh no!
And it's just like sitting there, like clacking its jaw. As it is like trying
jaw
to
just
menace
falls off.
Exodia. It looks up.
Look up.
Look up.
Crunch.
That is a total of a 9 as it is crushed under a pillar.
Oh,
Oh no.
It's been flattened.
It's been flattened.
Oh god. How did
My
I
bunny
manage
boy
to
has become a long boy.
But you still get your claw attack. Go for it.
I
Surely
still
it couldn't
am
happen
gonna
twice.
So I have a nice bite full of the column, or the column fell.
Yeah,
And then?
you chomped the column, a bunch of stuff fell, it crushed the skull servant.
Oh
But you still have your
God,
claw.
Okay, so I still have my claw, which I'm going to do with a normal, right?
You
No,
advantage.
anymore?
You're still flanking.
Oh, I'm still.
Yep.
Oh, okay, still flanking. So, with my right claw,
This time for
I
sure.
smack Exodia.
Ooh.
Yes, actually,
With
that
a-
is what happens.
Strong slash from the top right to the bottom left.
Okay. Slash. Not high priest, but priest Shimon staggers as his claw continues to take this beating.
Oh no.
And that was both of your attacks. That will be it for you. Blur. You are heavily drained. You can still fight, but like a lesser person would have been knocked unconscious by that.
Okay.
Greater person.
Chad, if anybody gives Blur advantage, I'll restore half of his energy.
Wait, wait.
Did I hear that?
Ooh.
A little bit of incentive. It's for charity.
It's for charity.
Guys, please. I need
I want your
something.
screamer to be able to do cool stuff.
I have something in mind if I can get some energy. Let me see what I do.
Yeah, what do you do?
Can I do?
You can still attack with yourself too. You're also a person.
Let's see. I use. Let's see. Wait, but don't I have one advantage still from the beginning that I haven't used?
Yes,
do.
you do. You do.
I think I want to use that here, and I'm gonna do a. Say it was what, 20 meters?
Yeah, you're in range of your daggers.
Okay, I'm gonna use my 2 daggers with an advantage.
Okay.
It's twice, right?
Yep, it's twice.
Okay.
Because you
Alright.
throw 2 with a single attack.
I see.
Bullets and agent.
Take my dagger, Exodius. How do you like that?
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Okay.
Whoa. Oh my god.
That was one action.
Right.
Right. I
Karibo. It's just so tiny next to Exodia.
I hit him again. You thought that was one time. I'm gonna hit him again.
This will be a normal. No advantage on
Yeah,
this.
no more. Yeah, yes. And then I hit him with my normal daggers.
2 more hits.
Nice.
It doesn't slow Exodia down. Exodia takes 0 damage from this, but the power is being drawn from Priest Shimon's Ba with every passing strike. Ahriman, it's your turn.
All right, so all the skull servants have been obliterated. You have a call on each side trying to take him on, and he is basically punched the wee Griffin of Ra out of the air. Ahriman will reach back under like his tattered purple cloak, and he will draw out the old worn ancient great Kopesh that he carries on his back, and he will take a step back to brace himself. So I have a little ability that is called change size.
Oh.
Normally, Ahriman can only grow to huge size. So about half the size of what Exodia is. Hey, gnomes, what would you say is an incentive for the community to have Ahriman and Exodia be the same size and engage in a kaiju battle?
Everybody gives Ahriman advantage right now. I'll let him cash it in to go up to Colossal. Gargantuan size. Colossal doesn't exist in this version.
Wait,
so yes,
whoa.
kaiju battle if anyone gives Ahriman advantage.
Let them fight.
Oh my god.
Let them fight.
$50.
1 minute ago,
$50 is $50,
Targeted-
guys.
advantage roll was no one who they put it to. But there's an advantage roll.
The first one that I
Minute
said
ago.
was going to be Blur getting back energy, so I think that just happened.
Oh. Oh! I see.
The second one,
That's
if it
crazy.
comes through, will allow Ahriman to go full Megazord.
Oh my god.
1v1 Exodia. I'll just leave, guys. You can do what you want. It's a
This is gonna
gentleman's
be
duel.
So cool.
Yeah,
It's
do
a
you need me
gentleman's
here?
duel.
Respect the duel. Respect the 1v1.
True. Oh my god.
Oh god,
It'd be
dude,
good-
that's
It'd be for a
crazy.
good cause.
That's
Oh my
crazy.
god.
If you want to go up to
Oh my
huge
gosh.
right now, and then as soon as that
Yeah, go
kicks
up to
in,
huge right now.
you get the last. All right.
Oh
my God,
Whoa.
It worked. It's in.
It's in.
Casey
It's in.
Keitaro.
It's in.
Oh my god. There's another
So,
one
Computer,
too.
play the theme from Pacific Rim.
Oh my God.
Basically, after the speech that God, who was it that made it? I'm sorry, I'm really bad with names.
Wow.
It was
It was Blau.
It was
Blau
Yeah, like
Kufu,
after
yeah.
the speech that
Blau
Blau
Kufu.
made, and like watching the Winged Griffin of Ra get pummeled and these Skull Servants dash, like Armin pulls out his greatsword and he throws off the old grandpa look as he rears back, and it seems that Skull Servants reach up out of the ground and start to swarm around him as he grows to a massive size and will throw himself at Exodia. And yeah, I'm gonna
I'm turning on your
Spin.
gargantuan. I didn't have your gargantuan buffs in the system. I'm now activating them.
Damn. You're so big.
It's a big
Thanks,
boy.
chat.
As not only will he bring his greatsword down on Exodia in an attack, he will also. Oh my God! What happened to my character sheet?
Oh, I was just giving you
Okay,
plus
no, there
8
it
to your
goes.
strength.
All right.
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Whoa, you don't need to swear. God, Jesus. Beep.
So like he will actually he throws a oh god. So I spent one action to grow. I'll spend the next action to attack Exodia, and then like my next action after that will be to summon another Skull Servant.
Okay.
Behind him? Question mark? Could I?
Yeah, you know what? Let's just go ahead and
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
All right. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay, so I have to
And you
target
burned the
Exodia?
advantage to go gargantuan, so just go ahead and all the modifications should be in play right now.
Okay, so do I just click the attack button on like the +1 greatsword or
Yeah, you just click the word +1 greatsword.
okay.
Whoa.
Oh.
Okay, so that is a 26 for 20 points of slashing damage. Yeah, he's got the plus 8.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and as part of that, you know, they summoned a Skull Servant behind him as well.
Okay.
As Armin just throws himself into Exodia, and all you hear is it'll just be like,
I'll keep it distracted.
Whoa.
Black Fufu, it's your
Incredible.
turn.
Okay. I have a question.
Fire away.
Is so Karibo was obliterated. Am I able to resummon Karibo?
Absolutely.
That's right. Because this power of Karibo cannot be defeated by just one obliterate. And Karibos multiply, everyone knows that. So I bring forth another Karibo.
Another one.
Karibo now has
God
advantage.
damn it.
He's flanking.
Armin, you're not
Exodia's
alone.
finished.
I summon the Karibo and it rests upon the shoulder of Aramin, glaring menacingly at Exodia.
Oh.
That was one action.
Oh,
Rebo lives.
Wait.
What else would you like to do?
Well, I noticed something that High Priestess Moran was doing. He was reaching into his coat pocket. And I noticed him over at the pillar, doing that. So I'm trying. So I want to move over and maybe roll perception to see what he's doing and see if he's okay.
You can just grab him. Like, yeah.
grabbed them.
No, I'll
So-
just grab him.
Upon investigation, you see he's pulling a golden object out. A key
Oh.
shaped like an ankh.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
It's
like in the photo.
this thing. Yeah.
Like in the
Yo,
photo.
the Millennium Key.
Oh my god.
That wasn't an action, by the way. You just sort of walked over and
Oh.
like checked.
Oh.
So you can still take an action if you want.
I don't know what action to. I don't even know what action to take. Oh God.
Fight Grandpa for the key. No, I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Can I tried to ask High Priestess Moran what the key is for.
Yoink.
Unlock. Lock. Chains.
Wait a minute.
Waiting.
Waiting?
Well, I don't know what to do. I feel like I feel like I should. I don't know if I should take the key from him or if I should let him use it.
Up
I
to you,
can't
man.
offer any further
Oh
input.
God. Oh God.
Where did you say unlock or lock? Or was that indiscernible?
Both, actually. He said unlock and then he said lock.
Oh, unlock, lock.
I was gonna say, are there obvious chains or anything like that around?
Nope. Exodia doesn't wear any chains because he's never been bound.
Hmm.
The
well-
binding of Exodia.
Well, Ahriman and Sebek are nearby, so I yell to them and tell them that the High Priestess has has a key that he says can unlock or lock something. Oh, what should I do?
Arma's like is like locked into he's like locked like blade against the arms of Exodia as he's wrestling. That he's like looking over
And
his shoulder.
forth and deliver.
Well, I'm blue
so-
eyes. I can't hear what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, so I defer that to Sebek. Sebek, what should we do?
I
It is Sebek's
do,
turn.
do I notice like when I look at the key, do I recognize like do I know
Mhm.
what it could possibly be doing?
Roll a religion or no, that'd be Arcana. Roll an Arcana check, please. I
Ooh, I
suspect
love
that's not
Arcana.
your forte.
No, it's
think-
not.
I have a little bit of Arcana, but I'm not in.
Mhm.
I'm not in the position to start rolling.
Normal. Make sure it's normal, and then 19.
Ooh.
19. Okay. This is one of the Millennium items created by High Priest Akhnadin and the rest of the priests. It is what allowed them to summon the army of monsters. It is a powerful magical item. It can unlock the Chamber of the Soul.
Mm-hmm.
Chamber of the Soul.
Yeah, it can open the doors to a person's soul.
I like
Okay.
this music.
Sebek will say, "Help him use it," and I will jump to the other side,
All right.
and I will continue fighting while they figure this shit out.
Okay.
Wait, so
I
are
will-
you the only one who knows what happened?
No,
Oh.
I don't know like all the info. I just know like what it could be used for.
It unlocks the doors of the soul. Oh.
Yeah, whatever that fucking means. I'm gonna take 2 swings
All right, with Cheng Ying,
with
right?
Cheng Ying. Yeah,
These are with advantage because you're flanking with the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
right. Here we go. 27, 26.
Wow, that is lucky. You would have got a natural 1 otherwise.
Oh.
Thank you.
My God.
With the second hit, Priest Shimon groans and collapses, and his hand, the Millennium Key, scatters out onto the ground. That strike, unlike all the other ones, actually seemed to cut in to Exodia's stone.
Huge.
Oh.
It is now the unstoppable Exodia's turn.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
my
Oh,
God.
Gold.
Yeah, Armand, you know
I'm
what time it
preparing
is.
for myself.
like Armand, like Exodia swats Armand's like great sword away, and Armand like kind of stands there as this 60-foot tall giant, and he's just like,
Oh.
Oh!
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
okay. I got an 11.
That is a failure. You take 43
No.
points of radiant damage. Unless.
Unless.
Not so
Unless-
fast.
Let's go, Plow.
As Exodia blasts the other massive Armin kaiju. Karibo springs to action. Karibo, sacrifice.
Which translates roughly to
Get down, Mr. President!
Dude. Wait, Blauska is crazy.
oh my god. Exodia then absolutely punches the crap out of Ahriman, but because you're in Giga mode, you take less damage. You take 24 damage, which I have knocked off.
Let's go.
Let's go, dude.
Armand just gets
you.
slugged in the jaw.
That's crazy.
That's so
My
dumb.
poor little Karibos.
Oh yeah, that's 10 more energy off of you.
We need more Karibos.
It is now Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Oh. Oh my
Your turn.
my. I think I would like to claw and bite again.
Okay, roll them.
That one. And this would be normal or what's in the
This will be
queue that we
flanking. You have advantage.
I do have advantage. I do. Keep forgetting I'm flanking. Okay.
We have
Advantage.
3 advantages in the tank right now as well, by the way.
Yeah.
I will allow anyone who
They
wants
just keep
to
coming.
burn one to restore half their energy.
Alright.
On your turn.
On your turn.
Yeah.
17.
17. Crunch. No joy. The stone, the sandstone of Exodia is supernaturally reinforced. But you got a taste of Exodia. It tastes like rock.
Tastes like
Like
rock.
rock.
Rock candy. Okay.
Give us a claw.
Swipe.
Oh,
Oh my.
That is absolutely a hit.
Oh.
27.
And the health bar goes
27 of them.
Nope.
I. Oh.
Blur, it's your
Okay.
turn. What will you do? Unless you wanted to
wait,
move at all. Blue eyes.
Oh, wait, I have energy. I have energy now.
If you use one. Oh, you did restore. That's right.
I have someone. Yeah. Can I restore another? You said I could restore more energy.
You can burn one of the 3 inspirations that's been granted, one of the 3 advantages to give more, as long as the whole party's like, yeah, do it.
Can I do it, guys?
I'm perfectly okay
Sure, why
with
not?
it.
Do
You've been-
it.
Absolutely.
You've been saving my bony rear the entire time.
Whoosh. You're at full power.
Okay.
What do you do?
I cast Skibbity Riz Jitsu.
Can you?
I regret my decision
you?
immediately.
Can I? Wait, can I?
Wait, what did
Yeah,
it do again?
yeah, just click on the words.
I form aura.
No.
Everybody
Oh my
within
God.
30 feet of you can add a d4 to one of their attack rolls or saving throws each round.
Oh shit.
Where's the
That is an-
optimal place?
That is an
it's
action to
fine.
cast that. You have additional action, I believe.
Let me see, was it 30 you said? I'm trying to find like an optimal.
Yeah, 30. You know what? Let me help you out here real quick.
I mean, the rest of us can move on our turns too. So,
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm within range, right? Because it's
yeah.
I'm in 20.
Oh,
wow.
Oh.
Ooh, AOE.
That's pretty good.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, I'll stay here then. Yeah.
What do you want to use your second action? You could summon Winged Griffin of Ra again.
With this energy, I summon Winged Griffin of Ra.
Where do you want him? Actually, yeah, go ahead and place Winged Griffin of Ra wherever you want for the summon.
I'll place him
You
next
have
to my
control, so
boy.
go ahead and move him.
Am I doing that right? Can I move him?
Yeah, you should have control.
I see two counters.
I see.
right
Wait,
now.
I see. Wait, I see so many.
Give
of
it an
these.
F5. Sometimes it does that.
F5.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
F5?
Cool.
Well, actually, yeah, just give it an F5. You will lose your tabs.
That's okay.
All right, Winged Griffin of Ra.
No, my tabs.
Armand, it is your turn.
Okay. Oof. So, what I will do is I will spend first 2 actions, to summon 2 skull servants between myself and Exodia. Yes. And then my third and final action will be to target Exodia once again as Exodia slugged Armin in the jaw. He rears back and brings down this just massive cleaver of a great Kopesh down on his Ronki form.
Roll it.
I have to grab my character sheet. There we go. As this point it is. Oh wait, no, it's the start of my turn. I forgot.
You regenerate, don't
There's
you?
a thing. Yeah. So
Do you know how
like,
to?
can
So-
I just like add it back to my hit point total?
Yeah, so here's a tip. If you click on your character, your token,
Yeah.
3 little bubbles will pop up. The green is your health. If you just put plus 10 and then hit enter, it'll add 10. Or whatever your regen is. So that way, less math.
Oh. I mean, like, it's only 2 at around
Mhm.
baseline, unless you've changed that because of
Nope.
stuff.
Gigaform does not adjust that.
Okay, so yeah, no, the crack in Armin's great bony jaw, like, seems to heal up a little bit. is the he heals 2 hit points as he regenerates slowly, slowly but surely. And so yeah, now we target Exodia and we hit him with big swings, hopefully, possibly.
Because you're huge, you have an attack penalty, which brings that down to an 18, which is a miss. Wait, you're technically you're flanking.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, you have your skull serve mine him.
One
forgot.
of them, right?
So
Yeah,
re-roll
so,
that,
yeah.
and if it hits, we take the first damage result.
Okay. Oh no,
It did not.
Absolutely not.
It did not. Good try.
Yeah, as he brings down the great sword, it grazes off the raised arms of Exodia.
Oh.
Oh,
It's a
man.
masterful distraction, though.
Seeing Armin's great sword
Could be.
miss Exodia, Blau Kufu's brow furrows and his eyes become focused. And once again, he summons forth Karibo, but this time right in front of Exodia's face.
Oh my god! Pilot the Exodia!
Exodia, it's time you face my mighty Ka head to head. And with my second action, I will attack Exodia with Karibo.
Let's go.
Roll an attack with
shit.
Karibo. Let me make sure that the character's yeah, with advantage
Huge.
because you're flanking.
Okay. It's just the swipe attack, right?
Correct. That's the only one you got.
That's the only
Okay.
one that you have.
You have advantage. Roll again. Roll
You have
again.
advantage. You one more.
Advantage.
Oh!
Are you serious?
Wait. That's a miss.
No, it's a none. It's not natural 20.
never mind.
Except
No.
for the
Oh.
power of the Skibidi Riz Jutsu.
Oh.
You roll a d4.
I roll a d4.
2. It's a hit.
Skibidi Riz Jutsu!
Exodia takes 3 damage.
3 damage!
Go, Karibo!
My goat, Karibo!
Armin, how you let Karibo show you
My
off?
god.
Debek, it's your turn.
Oh,
Okay.
Karibo.
Okay. So I can command my Ka to move as well, right?
Correct. That doesn't take an action.
And it would have to be in the circle like itself if I want the bonus, correct?
No, it's close enough. If it moved like 1 square, like to here, it would count, and it would still be able to attack, and
Okay.
it would still have flanking.
Okay, cool. I can move it like 1 square to the side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And I will command it to attack twice
Okay,
with my
roll
two
it.
actions. Okay, cool. So
Advantage.
I had to open it up again. And then I roll 1d4. So the first one is a 25. The second one's a 31.
Okay, those are both hits. Crunch.
Oh my god.
Crunch.
No crits. Huh?
Whoa.
Unlucky.
Do you? Yeah. Well, does your guy have critical strike? He does have critical
I do.
strike. Roll again. That 30
Yep.
is a crit.
Let's go. Okay, I'll just roll.
That's
I'll just-
insane.
Yeah, you just roll and I'll just take the.
26.
Oh, close.
26.
Okay. Crunch. Will that be it for you?
Yeah, that is gonna be my turn.
Okay.
Go.
Yeah, you already know what time it is.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Exodia obliterates.
Wait, no. 54.
That automatically destroys both of your skull servants. Even if they made their saves, they could not survive that.
Okie dokie.
What about Karibo?
Aramon, you are out of energy, and you need
I
to
am.
roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
I rolled an 8.
That is a failure. You will take 54
Oh.
damage,
Oh.
unless.
Not so
Unless-
fast.
This guy has blocked 150 damage with Karibo.
Karibo, shield him once more, please.
For the love of God.
Everybody
Karibo's
laugh,
eyes-
but who's laughing now?
Karibo's
Holy
eyes
shit.
glaze over, tears dripping down its little furry face as it sacrifices itself once again.
Karibo,
That's
no!
crazy.
Karibo, no!
Karibo squeaks. Just let me die.
Guys, I'm running out of energy to keep summoning them.
And with its other attack, the mighty, unstoppable Exodia slams directly into the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Wait, Karibo.
Oh,
Oh, it still says Karibo. You forgot to change his.
Yeah. Striking the Blue Eyes White Dragon, you take slightly less damage. You take 32 points of damage. Crunch.
oh.
Oh.
Priest Shimon is unconscious. The Millennium Key glistens as the rain continues to pour down. Blue Eyes White Dragon, what do you do?
The same old, same old.
Let's go.
I don't know. Maybe biting's not really for me. Maybe.
Maybe I'm more of a claw person.
Oh.
I would let you make 2 claw attacks because you have more than 1 claw, obviously.
I do.
It doesn't do as much damage,
Okay.
but you seem to be cursed.
Am I still advantage in the flank? Or
Yep, you're still
is this-
flanking with Cheng Ying.
Okay.
28.
Okay, that's
Plus
1.
1d4.
It's good. Actually,
that's 1 claw?
Yeah, if you roll a 4, you might want to save it for your other roll in case you get higher, because you need to roll a 4 to turn that into a crit. Go ahead and roll your second attack.
Okay.
All right, roll the d4 and see if you get it.
Roll
1d4.
Flash R space 1d4. Yeah, you got it. It's a 2, not a crit. Unlucky.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's a battle of the titans as these huge creatures are just slamming into each other left and right. Blur, it's your move. What do you do?
You said, if I remember right, that you said that the Millennium Key was, it was out somewhere here.
Yeah, it's basically in Shimon's square. If you are within 5 feet of Shimon, you can take the key.
I would like to take the key. Let me see.
Okay. You've got plenty of movement.
Realizing that the conversation that realizing the conversation Blau had with Shimon because of my, do I have to roll for that or no? Because of my hearing?
No, you're good.
I have
You're
high
good.
hearing.
Yeah, you
Because
heard.
of my high hearing. I then make my way to Shimon. Shoo. And then I grab the key.
Pick your first item interaction on your turn does not take an action. You are now holding the Millennium Key.
Okay.
Oh.
You still
And
have
then-
2 actions left.
I don't think I have much movement to go back, huh?
Correct. You only have 15 feet of movement left.
15 feet of movement.
But you could use
What
an
about-
action to dash.
Yeah,
I
it's a full movement again.
Okay, I would like to use dash.
Okay, so you can move
Alright.
15 feet and then you can move another 60 feet.
And then I use dash.
Mhm.
I'm back, guys. With the key in my hand.
And you have 1 action left. What would you like to do?
I still have no use for this key right now, but I could help with my winged griffin. Surely this key will come in handy. Let's see. I like to use okay. Winged griffin a raw. Wait, do I have advantage because I'm flanking also?
No, but
no,
if you move
no.
1 square down, you do. By the way, I should point out Winged Griffin of Ra's special ability.
Uh-huh. Wait. An action creature may transfer as many hit points or energy points as wishes. Oh.
A creature may transfer as many hit points or energy points as they wish to Winged Griffin of Ra. For 5 energy, they gain 1 hit dice.
No, wing griffin are up.
Wait, what?
Wait,
Is
this is sick, and this is also this is literally how. Wait, this is awesome.
Wait.
Yeah, I did the homework.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Any creature can use their action to do this, by the way.
Oh. Give me your energy.
Yes.
Yes.
Can he ready this action? Like, can he ready an attack for like after everyone
Yeah.
gives energy?
You could use your action to ready an attack, then trigger it when you want to.
Oh yeah, can we do that? Can I ready a point-to-point transfer?
No, what they're saying is you ready an attack. Everyone else does point-to-point transfer to juice up the Winged Griffin of Ra. Then when you're juiced, you attack.
Oh, okay. I like to ready up. What is
Okay.
it? Fury Burst?
Mm-hmm. You just tell me after anybody else's action when you want that to go off.
Okay.
Ahriman the Immortal, it is your turn.
So with that revelation, Seam Blur's Winged Griffin of Ra getting ready to attack. Gnomes, I would like to summon 2 more Skull Servants.
Ooh.
And then I would like to use an action to have them transfer all of their hit points to the Winged Griffin of Ra.
So their hit points are drawn from your energy,
Yes.
of which you have none. Do you want to burn one of those to inspirations to give yourself half your energy back?
Sure. Let's go with
Okay.
that.
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
Party has one left. You regain, I think, 32 energy?
Something like that? I think
Yeah,
so.
32 energy. You regain 32 energy. So then you have them sacrifice. Yeah, they sacrifice, and that is minus 25 to you, and plus 25. No, 5 stacks for the Winged
I was going to
Griffin
have
draw.
the other one as well and just take the remaining energy as hit points.
Okay. I accept this. Oh no!
And then because
I
it is
see
my
exactly where this is going.
Oh god.
It's about damn
and
time.
then I do regenerate 2 hit points as well, so I'm back at 84 instead of 82.
All right. Whoop. Yep. Go ahead and do those.
Oh my god.
And I think that's your whole turn, right?
That is my entire turn. That is all 3 of my actions as we power up the Winged Griffin of Ra.
Oh god.
Black Kufu, you have your actions now, and Blur has taken the key of the Millennium Key.
Okay. Blau Khufu sees the sacrifices being made to power up the Winged Griffin of Ra. And so, this time, I summon yet again Karibo, but this time
Here we
in
go.
front of myself.
Oh,
Okay.
different?
Huge.
And just as I give so much of my life to the beautiful women of the Pyramid Gardens and the Nile, so too will I give a lot of my life to the Winged Griffin of Ra. I will give 100 life points to the Winged Griffin of Ra.
Oh my god.
My
That's
own life.
That's 20 stacks.
Oh my.
Ah!
No! Blah! No!
I fall to the ground, but Karibo shields me,
That was a smart move. Otherwise, you might get obliterated.
and I end my turn.
No, you're right.
Debek, you're up.
Sebek breathes in and breathes out. He points his Kopesh at the griffin. And he begins to chant and give basically all of his life force to the griffin. This is every 5, right?
Yeah, but you can
Yes.
also give energy.
Can I give both at the same time?
Yeah. Do you want to zero yourself,
Okay.
or do you want to leave yourself with some?
I'm going to leave myself with some, so I could still I still have actions after this, right? So
Yeah, this is one
kind of
action.
this This is one action. Okay, cool. So I have one more
Mhm.
after this.
Cool.
Actually, I'm going to use the first action to use my skill. What is it called here? Judge opponent
Hmm.
to judge Exodia.
Judge.
Ooh.
This music is
Oh.
lit.
So I'm saying. Dum, dum, dum.
Exodia has 464 hit points left.
460.
Damn.
All right. In that case, I will basically bottom myself out, except leave myself. If I have 0 energy, does my god disappear?
Yes.
Or does okay? So I need to still have some energy in the tank. In that case, I will give all but the last remaining 5 of both my HP and my energy.
Oh my god.
What?
And I will transfer a grand total of 210 points. My life for the Pharaoh.
No.
42 stacks.
Oh my god.
Sandbag, you didn't have to.
42 stacks.
I'm not making this up. There are 69 stacks on the Winged Griffin of Rock.
Nice.
No one
Yeah,
else. No one
you
else
got
can
it.
do
I was-
anything.
I was
No
I
one
was
else can
keeping
do
track
anything.
too.
That's insane. Okay, no one else
Nice.
touch the stacks anymore.
Okay.
69.
Oh,
So-
God.
Do you want, Blur, do you want to use the Winged Griffin of Ra's attack now?
Guys, what do we think? 69 is good enough?
Dude, 69
Yes,
is the number.
do it.
It's the number.
69 is
Yeah.
the number.
Attack.
Yes.
It
I
was
want to
meant-
use it. I want to use that
You know,
attack
it'd be
now.
really cool.
I need
is
you
if
to
we
roll.
also got
Go ahead.
the ability to have an advantage on it from chat for charity.
We still have one advantage.
I'm just saying. Like that would be wow. That's so cinematic.
Chat, we need more,
Chat would be
targeted
so cool
advantages.
and handsome and very
Oh, do we
poggers.
not have one left?
I don't know. Do we? I thought
Do we?
did.
Still have
We
one
do, but two's better.
Yeah, but we need
Choose
more.
better.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
for
we
it's
need-
for
True,
a good
true.
cause. It's for the American
True.
Heart Association.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
doing
yeah.
good
Yeah, it's a
work
good
out
cause.
there.
Hey.
Exactly.
All right. Well, in the meantime, do you know how to
Yeah.
manually roll in Roll20?
How do you do that?
Like
You type
roll.
/R
Or, yeah.
space 72d6.
72 D6.
Oh my god.
No frickin' way.
And then hit enter.
Wait, is this with advantage or no? Are we not?
There's no advantage or disadvantage. It just is.
Yeah, it's just
Oh,
No,
okay.
advantage and disadvantage is on the attack, not the actual
Mhm.
damage
Yeah.
itself.
yeah.
Oh my.
Oh. Oh.
My God.
It is still not enough.
What the hell am I looking at?
The unstoppable Exodia
insane.
fails on its saving throw. I am consuming that advantage to negate its magic resistance for 1 turn. As the winged Griffin of Ra opens its beak and a flare as bright as the eye of heaven itself radiates outwards in all directions. No being can look upon it without recoiling. And that same light arcs out directly through Exodia. Honk!
Let's go.
Oh my god.
My God.
It still wasn't enough to kill him
We
though.
can see it now. We can see the HP now. It's good.
Yeah.
I- Oh my god.
Oh
It is,
my God, never.
It is Exodia's turn.
Oh
Oh
no.
god. Oh no.
72 D6 before my life. What the hell was that? That was insane.
That's good damage right there. I tell you
All right.
what.
Cabal, because you're taking the kaiju fight, you're also taking the Exod Flame, the ultimate weapon.
What?
You obliterate. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2.
Oh, no.
Wham! 50 points of damage tears through you. And Exodia is not stupid. Exodia is not
Oh.
dealing with this winged griffin of Ra nonsense. That hurts. A 24 slams directly into the winged griffin of Ra after it unleashes that terrible attack, banishing it. And wait. No, it's still up. It's still up.
Yeah,
it's still up.
You lose 32 energy, but it's still up.
lives.
Oh my god, he lives!
What the?
Blue eyes, go.
By 2 claws already. With still advantage?
Yep. Still flanking.
2 claws! Oh god. Another claw!
This-
Oh
Slash. And slash. That sandstone continues to resist your claws. Not even the power of the Skibidi Jutsu can help you now.
god. My claws are
No.
dying!
Never
Blur, it's
thought
your
I'd hear
turn.
this sentence ever in my life.
R/new sentences.
Jujutsu.
Skibidi Rizjitsu.
Blur, you're up.
Let's see, what can I do? I can even
So-
use Fury Burst again.
Yes, you
I
can.
don't have it. I don't have energy.
It will
Oh.
take you. It will make you unconscious. You could sacrifice your own, not necessarily your life, but you can knock yourself out to do one more Fury Burst.
I don't know how
Does
much
it
I.
retain all the dice?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, it retains all
Wait.
the dice?
Yes.
Wait.
It's not a one-time. It boosts its stats.
I'm glad I used everything I own for this guy.
Oh my god.
I would like to prep. Or do wait, no, I could use it right now, no?
Yeah, you can just use it right now. It will knock you unconscious, and it will unsummon the
turn.
Winged Griffin of Ra.
Okay, I look towards the blue eyes white dragon. If I fall unconscious, or after I fall unconscious, take this key and see and find a way to use it.
Can I, can I, as a blue eyes white dragon, even discern
No,
what
definitely
he's
not.
saying?
No.
You can
So-
understand. You can understand.
Okay.
There's no way your huge claws can use that key.
Yeah. Okay.
Or anybody in the vicinity. Arvin, if you come back little.
Like Armin is looking just beat, like his bandages are in tatters. There's bone dust, sand. His once glorious armor is dented and seared. And he just like he nods like slowly. He's just like,
Okay.
I mean, could it be like Blur, if Blur chooses to throw it to me, like I catch it in like somehow and then fly over to someone else and give it to someone else,
You
or
would
is
have to roll
everyone
dexterity.
incapacitated?
You'd have to roll a dexterity check to do it successfully. However, Blur is also a ninja, a very accomplished ninja. You could
Yeah.
throw it if you think there's somebody who can use it.
Would I do it before I do my attack?
Yeah, because when you do your
You'd
attack,
have
you're
to.
You
gonna pass
can't
out.
do it afterwards.
How big
You
is
throw
this
it
key?
backwards. You throw it backwards to.
Let me show
Wow,
you
I
again.
think, right?
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, no.
Shimon Mulan.
Mm.
It's kind of a little bit big.
I was gonna
Like an
say, if
ice
you want to
cream.
throw it, like Armin can catch it, he just has to shrink back down to use it. So
Yeah. You
Okay,
could also
I'll-
throw it to Blau as well. Because
Backwards.
he's normal size.
I mean, with your ninja senses, surely you can throw it backwards and hope to God that
The no look.
the no look
Ran it all the way
cat,
over
like-
here and then throw it all the way back.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think I'm gonna
That's
choose
so
to
funny.
throw it to Arvin. Because I have precise aim. I have the precise aim.
You can absolutely throw it. It's just a question of, and you can decide where it lands. Armin can, I don't know if he can catch it with his huge hands. It'll probably slip through.
Or
but
maybe
you could,
throw it in
like,
front of him. Maybe throw it in front of him.
catch it in his hood or something. Like, there's a
Oh,
lot of
okay.
options.
How will this work?
I catch it in my teeth.
Acceptable.
You have teeth? Oh my god.
Yeah, a couple left.
There's a couple. Okay.
There's one
Wedge
puzzle
in
with
there.
teeth
Ancient
left.
Egyptian dental care.
I need to roll a dexterity.
Oh god, what
No,
is that?
you're a
snake
level 11 ninja.
with some
It
bristles?
happened.
Okay. All right, with precise aim, I take the key and I just throw it into the mouth of Armin.
You
Here,
kaiju.
go eat this.
just hear like this, just like as he like, catches it in his teeth. Hopefully not destroyed it because it's a magical thing.
Surely it won't. Surely the
You can't
durability
destroy
Surely.
Millennium item. Surely you can't.
as a kaiju, surely not. Right?
Even
And
if it's
then
rattling
when
around
my-
somewhere in his rib cage, when he shrinks down, he'll be able to grab it. It just might be like stuck in his pelvis or something.
It's alright. We can just pull it out. We can just pull it out.
Okay.
It was
okay.
my last breath before I pass. I pass out. Ween Griffin of Raw. Go.
Good roll.
Is this?
Why am I still rolling as Karibo? There we go. Fixed.
I don't. You've been like
Yeah,
that
you've been-
for what,
Yeah, like
maybe-
Giga Exodia
Yeah.
Karibo has been just wreaking havoc. The
Yeah.
solar flare erupts like a huge million-mile-long plasma burst from the very sun itself. When the light fades, the winged griffin of Ra is no more. Blur falls to the ground, plummets off the pillar, and collapses with a splash in the rain-slick sand and stone. Exodia starts crumbling into sand.
Oh.
Oh.
Ahriman, what do you do?
Armin drops his great sword and like as he does like cancels his size transformation, going back to normal size and in the process trying to catch Blur so he doesn't get a break his damn neck, these damn kids. I
like that.
the mummy man slides in like catches him in one hand and then like holding him in an arm. So tell me if this is like the intention of it. As he shrinks down, he grabs the Millennium Key and I guess attempts to use it to bind Exodia.
How would you describe that?
Armin, like he grabs the Millennium item and he will channel. He has no energy left, so at this point he is channeling his very life force, the very thing that he has, the only thing he has left at this point, into it to try and, I guess, open the shadow realm. It just have, if we're gonna be thematic, like these chains reach out and wrap around Exodia's limbs as it like falls to its knees.
Okay.
Literally using his connection to the land of, like the afterlife and stuff like that to bind it there.
How much health are you burning on this?
I will burn everything but 1 hit point.
Oh.
Okay. Chains of shadow, as you hold the Millennium Key, chains of shadow begin rising out of pools of darkness with the echoes of the burst of sunlight that just tore through this ancient place still there, casting long shadows. Those shadows slither down the walls, changing themselves into chains, wrapping around the wrists and ankles of this terrible titan, beginning to restrain it. But you see something as you are flickering on just the very edge of your undeath, holding this key, seeing the threads of life. You see the shimmering tethers that connect Exodia to Priest Shimon. And that tether is as strong as the chains of shadow. The two forces pull at each other in opposite directions. An unstoppable force in an immovable object. Used one action to change size, used one action to use the Millennium Key. What else do you want to do? The two forces are equally balanced and fighting against each other.
Armin will look around and see that everyone is trying, like they have fought their all. They've given everything to try and bind Exodia, and he'll look back at Priest Shimon, and he looks into the face of Exodia, and can I burn my last hit point to try and overpower that connection?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. As Armin, who has for centuries protected Egypt and fought against its enemies and bound himself to his very car to continue living on in that mission, will put his everything into it. Even the king of the skull servants rises up behind him and channels the power of all the skull servants that have passed into this key.
Which, for those of you keeping score at home, would be like plus 20 strength
like
or
8.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, like something like that.
Oh my god.
All right. The skull servant, the king of skull servants, rises up, empowered by all of those that you have raised and then been destroyed by the sacrifices that you have made to ancient Egypt. And it reaches out with its skeletal hand wreathed in blue fire, and it grabs the tether binding Exodia to Priest Shimon. And it ties it into a knot. And the darkness devours the unstoppable one, and the dust reclaims an ancient champion.
Oh my god.
Armin.
Where was Karibo when we needed him?
Karibo!
Karibo!
Some things Karibo can't save.
Oh, no.
The battle is
Immortal.
won, and an ancient oath is at last fulfilled. 4 heroes returned from the desert. 5 went forth, and 5 return, and 1 remains in an ancient city, the city of his true origins, reunited with his ancient ancestors. And you have successfully found the mighty Exodia. Thanks for playing, everybody.
No!
Thanks for having us.
What cause?
At what cause?
What cause?
I knew I vouched for him. Oh my god.
And here's the thing, you vouched for him, and it wasn't in vain.
Yeah.
Yeah, back with the crocodile with the heart thing.
Yeah, they crowd cinema, absolute cinema.
Cinema.
That is the power of tabletop storytelling.
Oh my god.
You were all fantastic. Thank you so much. That was a
beautiful.
blast.
It was really
Thank you so much. That was so stupid with Karibo. I felt so bad. I was like, oh, lightning.
I don't know how many of you guys have actually. I want you to know something. I'm so the work you did on the characters. I literally in Master Duel, I have built a deck that's the most annoying deck in the world, and it is literally that is what Karibo does. It literally just consistently throw you. No, you literally cannot kill. Like they just constantly. There's like 5 million variants of them. They just keep coming back from the graveyard and sacrificing themselves over and over. And that's literally how you play Karibo.
That's the deck, man.
insane.
Honestly, all of the Yu-Gi-Oh like cards were like perfect for it. That was sick.
Oh,
The
yeah.
raw one was awesome.
That one, 72d6, and everyone sacrifices towards the wing.
The moment, because like King of the Skull Servant
Griffin.
works off of like Skull Servants being in the graveyard, I was just like,
More.
I now have a way to sacrifice Skull Servants.
Oh.
Honestly, my one regret is that you didn't get to bust out King of the Skull Servants after he'd been fully amped up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true, but also
Yeah.
saved him for the cinematic moment, because the moment I saw it, I was like, oh, this is it.
And then you also go in kaiju mode as well.
That's all. That's what it's all about. It's all about cinematic moments in games like these, and memorable moments.
Dude, also
my God.
Chang Yang as your call was sick,
Yeah.
dude. That's one of
Thank
the
you.
coolest cards. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I
So does
wanted
that-
to pick one.
Awesome.
I saw everyone like picking like classic cards. I wanted to pick one that was like a more modern card. I was considering Tenpai, but I was like, maybe that would give people too much PTSD.
So there was one ability
because
that
it was purple.
Yeah.
Oh.
there was one ability you didn't use on Chen Ying.
Yeah.
It probably wouldn't have, like, Exodia probably would have saved against it.
Yeah. That's why I didn't try to
Yeah.
use it, but it
What
does.
was the ability?
Ching Ying has a banishing effect.
Oh.
What the hell?
Because he has like a different dimension sort of banished creatures charge him up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if those two those two schmucks at the beginning who got completely rolled, if they'd
Oh,
actually been
yeah.
able to summon their cause and like do anything, this could have
Yeah.
been used
If
there.
if I was able to banish their cause, then I could have
Bro.
like farmed them earlier.
Wait,
Mhm.
that's so. Oh, that's so interesting.
Oh.
Oh yeah, because Chang Yang for the more monsters that are banished, like constantly
Banished.
gets more damage.
Ching Ying gets
Mhm.
100 attack and defense, and the enemies lose 100 attack and defense.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's insane.
That was sick.
Let no
Thank
one
you
say Gnomes
so
does not do his research. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right.
No, I'm
right,
saying that
right.
was awesome, dude.
You were all super
Yes.
fun. I know some of you are new. You all did great. I had no
Yeah.
doubt you would from the beginning. Like I said, you bring interesting people who like know how to entertain and know how to storytell. They figure it out
Yeah.
fast. So thank you for trusting me and sitting at my table. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
07.
Oh,
Thank you
Sev
so
Cinema.
much. Thank you
Absolute
so
cinema.
much.
And I'd be happy to have
07,
any of
Jeff.
you again in the future.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Thank
Well, you know what
I
the
would-
cool thing about Yu-Gi-Oh is, right?
You can play it again.
A lot of the characters get reincarnated in the modern era.
That's
Yup,
true.
They
yup.
do. Oh my
So actually, I
God.
had
That's
another
crazy.
vision before I hand off to Saiiren for like our
Yeah.
outro. I had another possible ending for this,
That is so interesting.
which was after this, after the binding of Exodia, all of you basically swear an oath to be Exodia's guardians to make sure that that power never rises
Wow.
again. And so then, thousands of years in the future, it cuts to the ship heading to Pegasus Island. Weevil throws the Exodia cards into the water, and like as they sink down,
Oh!
suddenly your tomb's all open and you like awaken.
Oh
To
my
the
god,
ending.
I just got goosebumps.
Oh my God, that's insane.
So that's still not off the table.
Oh,
That's sick. 07. 07.
Oh my
All
God.
right, Saiiren, get us out of here.
Okay, thank you so much, Norman and my notes, for putting together this amazing Yu-Gi-Oh! One-shot! Thank you. And also thank you to Blau, Blair Flavors, Cabal, and Lazy Sim for being such an amazing cast. Chat, please make sure to click on their links in the chat and check them all out. They all made the time to come and support an amazing cause. All donations today will be going towards the American Heart Association, and if things go well, we might do this again, chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so
Sai,
much.
thank you
everybody.
for putting all of this together, inviting all of us.
Yeah,
It's-
man.
It's cool to do cool things with cool people for good causes.
Yeah, you've raised
Absolutely.
through your organization right now like almost 8,500.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
Almost $10,000
Almost
already.
Almost $10,000.
What's next? Who's got the next show and when is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us.
Oh God, tomorrow, which will be the third day and the last day.
Sai's burning the candle at both ends. That's crazy.
Yeah, we have
No sleep.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, no sleep. I'm gonna be starting at 7 p.m. EST, and it will be Volpixie doing Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood one shot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal
Full Metal
Alchemist.
Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
Full Metal
and then
Alchemist.
We're gonna Full Metal Alchemist. And then we're gonna switch to the shoujo genre and have Cakelet DM a fruit basket one shot. So
Fruits basket.
Ooh.
yeah,
Oh.
fruit basket.
I
It's
can't
very
wait for all of
interesting.
the male characters to have yaoi hands.
Oh my
And
god,
also
it's gonna
be cats at
Zodiac.
the same time.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Now
Oh
I just want
my
to figure out
God.
how I would make a mechanic for having yaoi hands.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like, how could I put that? How
God.
could I put that on your stat block and have it do something?
That'd be
And give
so
it you
interesting.
get a bonus to grabbing things because it's so big. There you go.
Perfect.
What's to grabbing another man?
Yes.
Advantage on all rolls to grab another man.
What the heck?
Build the ultimate
Huge
So
grappler.
funny.
And on that note, I'll go ahead and
Ultimately,
shut down my stream. But like I said, it's been a
Oh.
pleasure. Thank
Yeah.
you all of you. Unless you have something
Yes.
else, Saiiren?
Oh, I just wanted to quickly thank all the donators. of the
Yes.
day.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god. Okay. Starting from Jesus, there's so many people.
Thank you everybody for donating, guys, to the charity event.
W.
Yes,
So
yes,
many.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Very
Yeah.
pog of you. Very kind.
There's quite a bit. I'll just go through rapid fire. K Sheena, Zero, Antique Delph, Fina, Moraven, Anonymous, Tiggs, Anonymous again, Zane Cozy, She's a Rebel 927, Canadian Thor, Gormless K, Ludicrous Cheeseburger, Lightfoot, Mama Shimada, Moraven, Anonymous again, Waltoon 02, Mama Shimada again, Octo, Hephaestus 120, KC Talo, Mama Shimada again, Arc the Prod, Icarus OBS, and Icarus Obs and Eagle Scout 230. Thank you so much for your support, everybody. Thank you for raising
I
money.
see you
for
all
the
out there, and I
American
Thank you
appreciate it.
all.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you.
So see you tomorrow again.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.